Ladies and gents, hello and welcome to the Super Sunday Show live from Manchester Airport. How are we all doing? A very warm welcome in. Loads of names in the chat already as well. Steve, Davo, Ian, Kat, Nebo, Ian, Foz, Annika, Jackie, Steve, Edward, Wolf, Witchy, Iceman, Siege, Japado, and Malcolm, and Yorkshire Rose, King Kev, Mr. Mike. How are we doing, chat? Very well welcome in, myself, Martin, and upstairs got Mr. Matt Smith on the stream. Yo, yo, yo.
Morning, Martin.
How you
everyone?
doing, mate?
Hope you're all okay. Hope you've all had a good weekend so far. Welcome into the Sunday show.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one, mate. Looking forward to this.
Absolutely.
We've got Captain Mark joining us a little bit later on in the show.
Yep.
It's going to be an absolutely mega show. Downstairs with me at the minute, just got my mate here. He's just going to help push the buttons for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, main man.
And it's going to be a mega stream. It's cooled down a bit as well, hasn't it, Smithy?
Mate, it's nice up here, mate. I must admit, Friday, mate, I was sweltering up here. I can't deny it. It was a struggle Friday.
I bet it was, mate. Well done for the stream. It's been pretty mental, hasn't it?
Yeah, I'm glad it's like you say though. I'm glad it's cooled down a little bit. Looks like we're going a bit of a cooler week, so yeah.
I think it's actually might rain on next Wednesday's stream. But it is how it is. It is how it is. But yeah, there you go, chat. Who knows this guy?
Yeah.
Mr. Otto. I was gonna deflate him and blow him up, but it turns out he blows up quite slow. So
yeah.
It would have been quite a long and drawn out, awkward joke, I think. So go on, lad.
A bit quiet, isn't he?
He is a bit quiet. He's not saying much, is he?
No.
Weirdly enough, when you put a mic on him, he sounds surprisingly like Captain Mark.
Right. Okay.
But no, it's going to be a mega one. It's going to be a mega one today. There is a big meet-up here at the RVP as well, and there'll be quite a few VIPs, I think, down here as well. I am going to get our post up for the Gemini giveaway today, because it is a Gemini Jet sponsored show.
It actually is, yeah. And today we are going to be giving away a 1/400 scale Concorde model, and also an A330 Hawaiian model as well today, which is a 1/200 scale as well. So yes,
there you go. If you are looking for the post, it is now up, and you can go and get your name on the giveaway post. And we'll say hello to a very smart looking Mr. Captain Mark. Look at this guy.
Look how fresh he looks.
Looking fresh.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Well, that's what happens.
I've got your number already, but if I didn't, I'd ask you for it.
Yeah, well, you're only human, aren't you?
Straight in the inbox.
There you go. Yeah, dropping into me DMs and all that, yeah.
How you doing? Chill out, everybody. All the ladies in the chat. Flipping,
Yeah, calm your desires.
All the blokes there turning the telly off. You're not watching that.
Mate,
you're looking really well, mate.
Yeah, it's been hard work, but yeah, we're getting there.
So we were chatting earlier on. You've been on a bit of a fitness thing, haven't you?
Yeah, nearly 2 stone gone so far.
Well done, mate. It's got some out of 10s in the chat.
Yeah, another 1.5 stones to go, and we'll be all right. Yeah.
Yeah, looking.
Mate, honestly, mate, you look really, really well, mate.
Oh, cheers, mate, ledge.
Yeah.
I've got your money for you.
Yeah. I said to him, you got to teach us.
Yeah, get yourself a backpack and fill it with weights and walk up and down hills all day, and it falls off. It falls off, mate.
Nice, mate.
Good. Nice to be here.
Yeah, it's going to be good. How have you been, mate? I've not seen you for a while on the stream. There's been a lot of people asking.
Yeah, just been busy. A few things going on at home, and we're busy at work. Just missing all my mates here, I must say.
Yeah, because you're at Newcastle now. Right?
Yeah.
How's it compared to flying out of Manchester? Like, there's probably some positives and maybe some negatives as well.
Yeah, it's a mixed bag. The airport's a hell of a lot easier to work out of. A lot easier.
A lot closer to home for you as well.
A lot closer home. 20-minute drive instead of 4 hours. 5-minute walk in from the car park instead of a 40-minute bus ride.
Yeah.
You know, you can walk straight through the terminal, get to your stand, which is nice. Downsides, I'm missing all my mates here. I'm missing all the crew here. Hear from them quite regularly.
Yeah.
I don't miss the carnage with the bus in and the airport and all the slots. Still get them, but not like
Miss the people, eh?
Yeah, I miss the people.
Yeah.
So it's all right. There are issues there. It's a new base. You've got a lot of new crew. Everyone's finding their feet, and the other big problem we've got is the runway's too flaming short.
Is it?
Yeah, we can't lift the weight off the runway.
Right.
It's causing big problems.
Yeah, talking of lifting weight off the runway, you saw that Dreamliner the other day on Facebook.
Honestly.
Oh my
Flipping heck.
God,
The one at
yeah,
Munich
see
yesterday.
that?
Obviously, I won't ask for your professional input, but that was pretty wild, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what. Well, I've got a theory.
We probably
but
best not speculate, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It just looks like it was completely underpowered to me, like
Me.
incorrect
I will say
assumed
this: they must have been thinking, "Where's the runway going?" They must
Yeah.
have been genuinely
Yeah,
thinking.
maybe a weight
Yeah.
and balancing. I don't know.
4,000-metre runway.
That should have been off a lot quicker. I was reading through the comments and I mean, it's Facebook, innit? But
Yeah.
there was a guy who looked like he was a captain in his pictures and
Yeah.
said he flew the Dreamliner and said that should not have took that long.
No,
at all.
no.
Like, absolutely no way.
No, I mean, you see it on smaller aircraft as well. Certain airlines have had it. Where you plan to go from an intersection, a point down the run, or you plan for full length and you end up going from an intersection. So all your engine power and everything, your speed's all based on going the full length for a 4,000-metre runway, and you've actually gone onto the runway halfway down it. So you're going to go off the end, aren't you? But
Yeah.
I mean, we've my lot have brought in all these new procedures to mitigate against that sort of thing happening. And there's double checks here, and you've got to check this. And when you do your performance, you've both got to confirm you've gone from the same point on the runway. And when you get down to it, you've position validation, and right, we're planned from here, and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all there to stop things like that happening. And
I think fair play to the pilots. I think what it looked like happened is they just had to get it off, and that tail strike was literally that was the way to get that plane off.
Yeah.
You had no choice.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting when you watch them test the aircraft. They do the VMU test, velocity minimums unstick. They get a great big lump of oak bolted to the back of the plane, stonk it down the runway, and then just pull back on the stick and drag this tail down the runway until it becomes airborne, so they can actually work out what speeds it will get airborne at.
Yeah.
And they do that at different weights, and every so often they'll change the lump of wood and then do it again, and do 3 or 4 and change the lump of wood, and it looks like a real character. It looks quite fun, actually. I wouldn't want to do it, but it does look fun.
I mean, we see it here with one or two of the Dreamliners, which are heavily laden and stuff, but they always manage to get off the runway pretty early, don't they?
I remember years ago, I was down at Gatwick in the hotel, and I watched the Norwegian back then Dreamliners go off, and they weren't going up very well. And I had a mate who flew them. I messaged him, said, they don't go up very well. He said, no. He said, we're double derating the engines because they were having so many problems with the engines. They were trying to make them last by using as little power as possible.
Wow.
It's not ideal, that, is
Not
it?
the best.
that, would you?
Reducing margin just to extend lifespan. That's not great, is it?
I think they're better than they were now, but it's still going on to a point, I think.
Well, we'll say hello to a few people in the chat then. Pedro, welcome in. Good to see you. Amy's watching on the iPad as well. Good to see you guys. Pete, good morning. Steve Edward. We don't say publicly who Mark flies for, but it's I mean, yeah, just look on your screen. Good to see you, mate. Top Gun, welcome in. Venkman, good to see you, mate. Dad's Secret Kitchen, Jeff. Very warm welcome in. Hassan, good to see you. Good morning. Hope we're all doing well today, chat. And yes, it is a sponsored show today with Gemini Jets. We've got some awesome prizes to give away for our business class members and above. So if you're not an Airliners Live VIP yet, today's the day to sign up because we've got some prizes for you guys to win, and they will be given away on today's show. The first of which is, we have a quick hello in the flight deck of that EasyJet there, is the 1 of 400 scale Concorde.
Oh.
Gosh, look at that. And I think it's Alpha Alpha on the reg.
Yeah.
Yes, Alpha Alpha on the reg of this one. Looking absolutely fresh. So that's prize numero uno. And this one, I think, will look good. Even if you don't see this aircraft, I think it'll just look good on display anywhere. Is, look at this, Hainan A330-200. Mate, look
Hawaiian.
At that. Sorry, Hawaiian. I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
We were chatting about it before.
Yeah.
Hawaiian.
Yeah.
A330. I can read, chat, I promise.
And that model IRL is really nice.
Look at that. Beautiful. And that's in 1 of 200 scale. If you receive a gifted membership on today's show, you are receiving business class. So you can go and get your name on as well. So chat, if you're thinking of gifting some memberships today is the day to do it because you'll be gifting somebody the opportunity to win some nice prizes as well.
Yep.
We always do like doing giveaways on the show, don't we? So, Audrey, thank you very much, gifting the first membership of the day. Thank you very, very much for that. And Rocky Samba, there he is, finally giving himself a membership after dropping countless memberships for everybody else.
Rocky, mate, you deserve that.
Welcome to business class, Rocky, mate. And Ian gifting a membership as well. And if you want to get involved, if you are business class or above, go and find the business only post on our Facebook, on our YouTube. Just go to the post page and get your name on there, and we'll be drawing the prizes later on in the stream.
Just drop a comment on that post, and then you'll be automatically entered into those draws, ladies and gents. So get involved.
I did see Brownie in the chat earlier on.
Really?
You're having a good holiday, mate?
Yeah, mate.
Let us know how it's going.
I haven't seen any slide videos yet, though.
Any what? Slide videos?
Like that, mate, no.
I ain't got my postcard yet either.
No, postie card either.
Postcard,
Always like to
He did
download
put a
postcard.
picture of some nice looking paella, though.
Yeah,
Did he?
Yeah, it looked nice as well, mate.
That's one thing that just, I don't care where you are in the world, unless you're there, it just don't taste the same, does it?
No.
You just can never get it the same.
Yep.
I'll make a pretty good one now.
You got it sorted out?
Got it sorted, yeah. I want to go to Valencia and have a proper paella Valenciana with, chicken and rabbit in.
Oh, mate, yeah.
Where I went wrong the last one, when I put the rabbit in, it was still on the bone, so the wife and kids are like, I don't want to eat this, it's on the bone. It's like,
that's the best bit, mate, the flavour.
Yeah.
Get it
but
in, mate.
one of the mad things is some of the best paella they make in the biggest pots.
Yeah.
And you just think you do it small, like look after it.
Yeah.
And
Small
the other
scale.
they're turning it over with shovels, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's good. Had some when we went to Spain a few weeks ago. Me and my daughter had a nice one. It was all right. It was nice.
Very good.
But didn't have rabbit in, so it was sold. It was labelled as paella Valenciana, and I said, Antonio Cojeno? No Cojeno. I'm sitting there. Well, it's not a proper one. Then it hasn't got rabbit in it.
Oh, it's all about the seafood one for me.
Thing is,
mate.
once you have a proper one and that you go on to have another, you're always judgmental, aren't you? You're
Like the seafood one, it's just all
all.
beautiful fish and prawns and mussels and just next level.
I had a cracking one down in El Medano in Tenerife years ago. When I went part-time, all my days off were mixed up. And I had 2 days off in the middle of the block in March, and I was like, I can't sit in my flat, it's freezing. So I just went to Tenerife for the day on the staff travel. And he did me a lovely seafood one. It was great. I couldn't eat half it because I couldn't work out how to get into the things. It was all like shells and that. How do you get into this? Where's my hammer and chisel?
So apparently FedEx has just unveiled their retro livery, and look at that! Wow. Now that is a livery and a half.
That looks good.
That is unbelievable. I'm going to see if I can. Can I share this easily?
That looks really neat, though.
Just Google it, chat. FedEx Express or Federal Express. It's on November 884 Foxtrot Delta.
Oh, yes.
What a beautiful looking livery that is. Who put that in the chat? CMC. Well done, mate. Thank you for letting us know about that. That is a stunner. Nathan, good morning. Welcome in. Good to see you. Penfold, watching from Glasgow. Great to have you with us this morning. Yo.
Canada on the way over. Virgin Atlantic as well. A couple of heavies just to finish off what's happening over on the south side. We'll be moving over to single runway ops in about 15 minutes.
787-10 with Etihad, also on a taxi out.
Oh, nice.
And Jane tuning in from a sunny and warm Lanzarote.
Yay.
How you doing,
See you,
Jane?
Jane?
Good to see you. And Wayne, thank you very much for gifting a membership, mate, as well. Really appreciate you, Wayne. Thank you for that.
Virgin Atlantic taking an intersection on Victor Alpha while the RNE begins a spoon.
Dave and Claire watching from Buxton. Welcome in, guys.
Welcome,
Hope you're doing well.
Off to Guernsey. ATR.
See, BA, you're flying into there now.
Oh, really?
Ah.
What were the city flyers and stuff?
It's on a 319 last time I saw it.
Okay. Nice couple of aircraft over on the side now.
I am Venkman. Welcome back for 41 months, mate. Really glad you're with us this morning. Hope you're doing well.
Nice one, Venkman.
And
Okay.
Rocky Samba as well. How are you doing, Rocky? Good to see you, mate. Thank you for gifting a membership as well. That's gone to, there you go, it's gone to CMC, the guy who just let us know
nice one.
about that beautiful livery in himself, a membership. And, you know, we're not done it a while, so we may as well just, you know, get this cooking nice and early, I think. What do you reckon, Matt?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. So we've got Dave and Claire watching the stream. They've probably just, you know, chillaxing. Just getting up, maybe.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Just getting out of bed.
I think so.
Not too sure who's going to make the next cup of tea, or maybe the first cup of tea of the day. But Dave and Claire, we got you covered.
Is it me? Is it you? Find out on the Wheel of Brew.
Yep, see you in a bit, Claire.
Oh, Claire.
We'll have a nice cup of tea. That'll be lovely for me. Get your orders in the chat for Claire, everybody.
What do you fancy, Mark? What are you on?
What are you having, Mark?
Do you know what? I want to. You know what? I like my cafe con leche in Spain,
right.
and I can't get them over here.
All right, well, it'll be a long trip for you, Claire. Then
It'll be a long trip, Claire. Off you go. Off you go, Claire.
I'm a bit easier. I'll have a tea with one sugar. That'll be lovely. Thank you very much. Get your orders in the chat.
Coffee too, please, Claire.
Yeah?
Hey, Claire. Got a bit of toast there as well. A bit of toast. Come on, Claire.
Get those orders in the chat for Claire, everybody. That's a Wheel of Brew.
Thanks a lot, Claire. I always knew you was
yeah.
sound. I always knew you was. Red Nose touching down Air Canada. Departing back to Toronto.
Nicola asking, can you tell me what determines which gate a plane leaves from?
It's normally down the airport. They sort it out. It's I don't, you know, we don't get involved in that. We just get told where to go.
Yeah.
So it would be the handling agent and where space is available. So at Newcastle, because it's a small airport, I can turn up and there's a sheet there and it tells me what gate it's going to be on. Whereas Manchester, it could be anywhere.
Laurie! 10 gifted memberships setting off the confetti cannons. Thank you so much, Laurie.
Hi, Laurie.
10
Cheers, Laurie.
gifted coming in from Mod Laurie. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you very, very much for that. Getting the show off with a bang.
Laurie also commenting on how handsome Mark's looking this morning.
Well,
Tell you what, man.
nothing wrong with your eyes, young Laurie. Nothing wrong with your eyes, sweetheart.
Mate, your inbox is going to be full. Son.
His phone's not stopped buzzing since
I
we started
know,
this stream.
yeah. Some of the pictures I'm getting are interesting. I didn't think that was possible with a bottle, but there you are.
And they're just from Smithy. Virgin Atlantic next to go. Here we go.
Yeah.
And Joan, thank you so much for the very generous 5 gifted memberships.
Thanks a lot, Joan.
A330 blasting off.
Sounding lovely as well.
That Etihad's a lovely colour scheme, isn't it?
Yeah. Me and Martin was discussing on Friday. It's hard to find a bad Etihad scheme.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw when I was in Paris recently, I've done a couple of Parises recently, and there was the Etihad 380 and the Qatar 380, and I was like,
wow.
yeah, they look really good. The Etihad one, I think, wins it.
Yeah, I think so.
I think was that a blue one or a green one there the other day? I can't remember.
Oh, here we go. We might have to adapt that Wheel of Brew because Dave says that Claire's already ironing, which I think disqualifies her from the Wheel of Brew.
Swap over then.
Oh, there you go. Let Dave do a couple of the tea towels.
That's it.
I think.
Don't
give him the nice stuff, Claire. Don't give him the
white
shirts and all of that stuff.
Don't do that.
Yeah, just he might get a bit distracted when this 7-8
Well, you
takes
can have
off
a break from the washing, Claire. Go on.
Welcome in, guys. That's our Wheel of Brew. Bit of fun. That engine fluff. Hey, Sinead, 36 months. Thank you so much, Sinead.
Wow, 3 years.
3 years of support to the channel. Really appreciate you. Thank you very, very much.
Oh, Patricia Clark's okay.
Yeah, how's Patricia Clark, Sinead?
Yeah.
Hope Patricia's doing well. Adam saying not long till we head to the RVP. Hopefully see you guys before we fly to Orlando on the Monday. That's on the 25th of October.
Oh.
A great time, guys.
Always good to have something to look forward to.
Yeah. Hey, Fezza, 66 months.
Hey,
Business class as
John.
well. Got your name on the
Oh,
list.
hello,
See you, lad.
Fez, lad.
We
You
got
doing
some
okay?
models to give away today as well.
I saw him at work the other day.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
yeah.
We had a good
Give
catch
you a
up.
good frisk, did he?
Yeah.
Check your
No,
pockets.
luckily
Yeah.
he was working really hard by wandering around the airport.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Taking
yeah.
pictures of
That
all the
old
planes.
chestnut.
We had a good night. It's always good to see him.
Yeah.
He was at security once when I went through. I thought, oh, here we go. And
Yeah.
I thought he's going to start shouting,
Strip
"Drugs
searching
up his
coming."
bum." Yeah, it's good to see them.
Does he
Good
have
to
the
see.
power for that? I don't know.
Yeah,
Flipping
yeah, he
it.
does.
That's a dangerous thought. Isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
He'll probably avoid Newcastle. I know.
Get in, John.
Yeah, it's good.
Turkish next to touchdown from Istanbul.
With his new car as well.
Oh, has he?
Oh, yeah. Oh, very snazzy.
Ferrari?
Yeah. Better than that. He's got
Oh, is that
himself.
Bentley? Is it Bentley
He's
this
got an
time?
Audi, mate. Yeah.
Has
yeah,
he?
Get
yeah.
in, John.
Flipping
Yeah.
it. Doing the wrong job.
Well,
Yeah.
his problem is, you see, he was out car shopping and he had a cowboy hat on and boots, and he was like, you know, doing the old Texas stroll, and he walked into a car shop and went Audi, and that's what he's got, you know.
It started already, chat. It's going to be a long
Yeah,
stream, by the
isn't
way.
it?
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
kick him out when the picnic starts.
Yeah.
No, tell Fezza didn't. He got the bloke with the big hands to do that one. Did he put the gloves on? No.
Rescue, welcome back, premium economy member. Thank you very, very much. Hope you're doing well. Les tuning in from Australia as well. Good to see
Hey,
you, Les.
welcome in, Les.
Hey, there's Patricia Clark in the chat as well. Welcome in. How you doing? Turkish A321 Neo. Are they landing any better yet? Not been done yet, has it?
It's not been fixed yet. No, luckily I don't have to. I'm expired on it now.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
okay.
you've got to fly. You know, one landing, take off and landing every so, you know, how many 3 months or whatever, and I'm expired on it. I'll have to
Well, every
take the
cloud.
training.
Yeah.
Yeah, every cloud and all of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's, there was been another couple of hard landings on them if you go on the Av Herald, and another couple of tail strikes and all the good stuff that you get with them, you know. Yeah, there's a new one. EasyJet have got one of the brand new. Well, it has had one of the brand new ones. It's GXI, a B or something. It starts with an X, and it's got the new landing lights on it. So they've taken the takeoff and landing lights and the runway turn-off lights that are on the nose wheel, and they're gone. And they've got this new LED panel that's under the wing root. So the actual pop-out lights are gone as well, which, yeah, you know, it saves a bit of fuel, and well, you know, it's always handy to have a little bit of drag when you're high, whatever. But you've got these new built-in panels. So the switches in the flight deck are the same, but yeah, you've got these really wacky LED lights, and they're pretty cool looking.
Nice. I'm half wondering. It's not been announced, or they've not said anything about it, but whether Wind Control are going to do those new radio panels for the Neo.
Oh, yeah.
That would be good.
That'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of them. The number buttons are quite small, and they're quite spongy plastic, spongy rubber rather than like hard plastic like on the FMGC where you have a proper click.
So you know you've actually pressed.
Yeah, it's not the most positive feel, and they've had some interference problems. I mean, they've been on the 380 and the 350 for donkeys, but they're all right. The good thing is that if you've got the right kit, when you get your CPDLC message from the controller saying, you know, call London on 128815, you can load it into the new radio box.
Okay.
You just press a button and it loads it, so you don't have to type.
That is clever.
Yeah, that's
That is
clever.
And that,
really good.
you know, cuts down the chance of you ballsing it up and, like Cathay had recently, get intercepted over the Eastern Europe somewhere by two. Yeah.
British Airways heading out to London Heathrow.
Yep, flight's got about 40 minutes ahead.
And Paige, good morning. Good to see you. Welcome in. Chrissy Phillips, 66 days till we fly out to Lanzarote. Love it, love it. And Simon, thank you very, very much. Gifting a membership to the community this morning. Going to Colin Parry.
Thank you, Simon.
And Scottish Linda, welcome back for 39 months.
Hey, wee Linda.
Asking about aircraft leasing, she was surprised that airlines don't actually own all of their planes in certain instances.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them lease them. I mean, EasyJet owns, they've got 350 planes, they own outright 250 of them. Jet2 used to do that, used to buy older 73s and own them outright. And then that was it, they own them. So there's no lease fees to pay. I remember years ago when I was on the 75, leasing a 75, I think, this is 20 or 25 years ago, whatever. The lease on a 75 was $180,000 a month. And the 737-700 was $230,000 a month. So, you've got to pay that every month.
Yeah. That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, EasyJet's...
Not much more than my Kia.
EasyJet, well, yeah. EasyJet's planes, those 250 aircraft, they're worth 7.5 billion quid. And they own them all outright. So, but a lot of airlines, especially the bigger aircraft, I mean, if you've got all the money in the world like Etihad, Emirates have, then they can just buy them. But most airlines, they all lease them. And, when they're bored with it, give it back to the leaser.
Looks like the first departure out to the Isle of Man is lined up on 23 right. So we're over to single runway ops, and as you can see, that Helvetic on the way out to Zurich.
Adam's saying, do I fly from Newcastle? It's home airport from South Shields. Yes, mate. Yeah, my mum's family's from South Shields. My great granddad used to be the pier watchman. So, yeah, love. Yeah, can I whack Costa del Shields on a sunny day? The sand dancers.
First departure, Logan Air.
Shortbread Airlines.
Andy saying the flight to Mahon felt so short, used to having 2 to 4 hours in the cruise.
Oh, yeah.
Just over an hour in the cruise. Didn't even have time to finish me brew.
Wow.
Mate, that's awesome, man.
Oh, I miss you too, Sinead, and your sister. I was working, unfortunately. I was trying to get we had all these emails saying, oh, we're overcrewed at the moment. We're overcrewed. Oh, good. Can I have the day off to go to the TAS fair? No. I don't want to go to the TAS fair.
Donk Devil, how you doing? Saying put a Sunday donk on it.
Yeah.
Welcome in, mate. Good to see you. How you doing? Yeah, it's going to be a nice day today. It's not too hot. I'm quite glad it's cooled down a bit. It's probably much cooler up there, Smithy, as well, isn't it, today,
it's much
mate?
easier much easier up here today, mate.
Nice.
Like I say, Friday just seemed like the last of this sunny spell we've had, and it was pretty tough up here on Friday.
Got the old hoodie on. I think this is the first time I've had long trousers on in about 2 weeks.
I'm still sporting the shorts though, keeping it.
You keep the shorts? You committed?
Keeping it going, mate. Keeping it going.
Nice.
I'm in my nice new jeans that my wife bought me 8 years ago. She got me these jeans 8 years ago, and I finally lost enough weight so I can fit in them. Where's Steve? Oh, Stevie, yeah. When was in Malta? About 3 weeks ago, maybe? Yeah, I like Malta. It's a good air. It's a nice airport. It's a nice airport, nice long runway, and it's nice and quiet. It's good. We come out of, I like airports like that, and like Enfida. We came out of Enfida a couple of days ago. And they said, well, what's your request level? I'll fly on 360. Oh, Roger, just climb 360. Like, excellent,
Just send you up.
Yeah, you come out of Newcastle, climb this. Oh, right, stay there for a bit, climb a bit, come over Manchester. Yeah, fly this heading because there's crossing traffic. Do this and do that. Climb here. Oh, Pete's sake, just straight 3.6, off you go.
Nice. I've done Malta in the sim. The only thing I'd say about it is it just gets a bit boring on the fly over to it. Yeah. It's just seeing it.
Yeah.
You're just waiting for ages to just see.
I like to tell them about Mount Etna, and we go past Etna. Sometimes Angry Mountain has a rumble, and you see all the smoke.
It erupted on Friday, didn't it?
It rumbles quite a lot. Yeah. I remember going into Catania, I think it was, and it was having a rumble, and there was like this cloud layer. And as we popped out the cloud, you could see the top of Angry Mountain, all this smoke coming out the top. We're like, ooh.
You're right. Okay.
It's not ideal, is it?
Yeah. Malta's nice. I like St Paul's Bay. I always tell the passengers about that, where St Paul was shipwrecked many, many years ago. And all what went on there. It's good.
Will saying, what settings would you have on your camera in these conditions at the RVP? I don't really change settings, mate, to be honest with you. I usually have f8 aperture. Well, I probably wouldn't do aperture priority, actually. That's not true. I'm usually manual, f8, 1/1000th of a second, or if you want to get some panning shots, I don't know, like 1/80th, 1/60th, something like that. And auto ISO.
Yeah.
So I usually just leave it in f8, adjust the shutter speed based on the type of picture I want to get, and leave the ISO auto so it just corrects the exposure. Yeah, so you don't really have to worry about ISO too much these days with AID noise and stuff like that. You can shoot up to silly numbers. So Yeah, that's usually me, mate. It's the camera's never out of manual usually.
Oh, we're shooting manual as well.
Mm. But that's the thing. It's manual, but it's not really, is it? Because you set aperture and shutter, and just let the exposure get done by the ISO.
Yeah, always. You know, I mean, I don't do much aviation stuff, but when I'm out, we used to be out doing my photography. I'm always sitting there messing. Yeah, twiddle, take a picture.
Yeah.
You'll find what's best for your setup as well. Because I mean, it all depends on the lens. Different lenses will have, they'll perform better at different apertures and stuff like that. I finally fixed the FS Labs no more engine problems. Nice. There you go. I'll give you a bing bong for that, mate.
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah, Owen had quite a funny fault in his flight sim. There was must have been a dodgy keybind or something. But whenever he put it into flex, one of his engines had shut off. He couldn't get to the bottom of it.
Bit of a worry, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not ideal.
I'm glad the real thing don't do that.
Andy's saying it's not been below 37 degrees during the day yet. I thought you said it was going to be about 32.
Yeah.
That's hot, that.
That is warm.
That's a bit too hot.
Warm for there, that as well, actually.
We went to Alicante a few weeks ago, and then we had 3 nights in Soyer, and it was up in the mid-30s. It was pretty hot. It was too hot for me. I was just wandering around like a blancmange. It was awful. Barbara was saying her friend Ed has a pub in South Shields called the Sand Dancer. Yeah, I've put some money in his pocket over the years, I must say.
And let's get some 10 out of 10s in the chat today, ladies and gents. It is a sponsored stream today. Gemini Jets on board with us today. And we're going to be doing some awesome giveaways for you guys. So if you're a business class member or above, we've got 2 awesome prizes to give away. First of which, baboom, Concorde, 1 of 400 scale. There it is. Look at that, Alpha on the reg. That's prize number 1 that we're going to be giving away. And the second prize is not a Hainan, it's a Hawaiian.
Yes.
A330-200. This will look good on your display, chat. Look at that.
Look good on any display, though.
So this is the top prize for today. Looking absolutely awesome.
1/200 scale, that one, ain't it, mate?
1/200 scale, mate. So to be involved, ladies and gents, you need to be business class member or above of the channel. So if you're not yet, sign up to be our member. It really helps keep our streams online, helps us keep producing shows, and we try and do as many giveaways for you guys as we can. And once you've signed up or if you've received a gifted membership as well, that works. Head over to our posts section on YouTube, and there'll be a members-only post right at the top which says, show some love for Gemini Jets. Go and type your name on there or say, I love Gemini Jets or whatever. And I'll be grabbing the names later on. If you're a premium economy member of Airliners Live, all you have to do is upgrade to business class or above, and you can do that on the join page as well. And get yourself signed up. And if you are a member of the channel, you also get 10% off all Gemini Jets models. All you have to do is scan the QR code, go to our website. There's an instruction page on there on how to use it. If you buy a lot of models, guys, it's $4.99 a month for our membership, and you'll save more than that on the discount you get on your models. So get yourself signed up to get 10% off all Gemini Jets models. Thank you, Gemini Jets, for sponsoring today's show.
Cheers, guys. Thank you. You have a rudder replacement on this BA, don't you?
Oh, yeah. They need to get out of Halfords and get themselves a spray can, don't they?
Yeah.
I remember years ago, I taught a couple of BA engineers to fly donkeys years ago. And it was when I first met the current Mrs. L, all those many, many years ago, 25 years, 26 years ago, whatever it was. And we used to go dancing, and we went to this place called West Drayton near Heathrow. And I said, oh, my mate Stevie's working, the lad I was teaching to fly. And I said, come on, we'll go around Heathrow and go and see if we can see him. So I gave him a quick bell, and we went round, and they were in the hangar and had a 757. They were changing the rudder on it. And he's up on the top of the scaffolding at the top of this rudder, and he's waving at us. Oh, it's Stevie. He said, yeah, what are you doing? I'm changing the rudder on this 75, mate. And I was like, oh, excellent. He said, are they doing a good job? No, they're not. They're all... Anyway, he called them all a name, shouted down. I was like, Stevie, you're at the top of the scaffolding. Can't be shouting names down. Yeah, well, they are. They're wankers. They're wankers. And I'm like, they're going to chuck you off the scaffolding, mate. I don't care. He's a great lad.
Some stories, lads.
Yeah, Simon was asking about Newcastle, about the, what's it like off and landing there. Yeah, like I said earlier, I mean, the shortest runway. It's a shortish runway. You've got performance issues if you're on 2.5. You've got a few on better problems on 0.7. You can lift a bit more. I know us and a couple of other airlines struggle. TUI somehow can lift 79 tons off it. We don't know how they're doing it, but you've got that. You've when you take on 2.5 straight ahead, you've got the North Pennines ahead. You've got a big hill at the end of the runway. MSA safe altitude 3,500 feet. But the weird thing is, because you're you've got the time value off it, like funnels the wind a bit, and you're coming in, they're going, oh yeah, the wind's like 200 at 5, and you're at 500 feet, you've got 30 knots on the head. You're like, hang on a minute, what's going on here? It's it can be quite choppy. Yeah,
that's what it's from, Dad. That's exactly what it's from.
Yeah, that's why I got it.
It's Otto. I'm going to show it on screen because I don't think we can just quite see it. Here it is. Otto is here, and he inflates as well.
Autopilot.
There he is.
Hang on a minute, let's see.
Helping produce the show today.
Yeah. I got it from I think it was one of Plane Spotted Mike Live's mates who showed me this. He had it in his sim, and I was like, I'm getting one of them. Went to Sporty's pilot shop and ordered it, and he sent it over from the States. It took ages, but because my mate's got one, it's got a puncture, and he phoned them up. He said, I'm a bit worried about this. It's gone down on me. He said, if I know it had gone down on you, I'd charge an extra 20 quid.
Let's get a picture with him. Good old Otto lad. Hold on. There we go.
Good old Otto. Yeah, Sam. He goes down well at work anyway. You can tell the young people who haven't seen the Airplane movie.
Yeah, like, who's that?
Yeah, like someone come up to me the other day and said, what's this about? You going to work with a sex doll? I'm like, oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, mate, honestly. Maybe for one of our flight deck floozies who's got a thing for pilots, maybe, she might be buying one.
Let's behave ourselves, shall we? PG stream and all that. Heading to Manchester on the 26th of August, flying with Emirates, says Jawad. Have a great time, mate. That's
nice.
going to be awesome. Don't call me Shirley. Yeah.
That was the idea, Andy. I got it. I thought, I could bring it down, and next time we do a sim show, I'll put it in and have him sitting there.
Yeah, it's going to be funny. Otto apparently has even got his own IMDb page.
Yeah.
Right now on the roll out to Paphos. Yeah, you probably can, John, to be honest.
Yeah, probably can, mate. Yeah. Hasn't cut any grass yet, though. So,
no.
Pedro's favourite plane there, the old DJ. Yeah, it's a nice airport, Steve. I was up there the other day, Edinburgh. It's good. It's all right. It's nice to get some nice views on the way in up the estuary. Get some quite big planes in there as well.
Yeah, still get some 5s and stuff up there, don't you?
Yeah, get some good stuff. And, Glasgow was getting 380 for a bit. I think Emirates are stopping that for a
still getting
while.
350 in the evening, are they?
Yes, they are. We're getting at Newcastle at the moment as well.
Oh, nice.
It's really nice.
That's good. Yeah, it's a nice aircraft, isn't it?
It is. It's lovely.
Wow, look at that. Malcolm saying, I've just got back from 3 weeks in Beijing. I flew from Edinburgh with Hainan, and I've lost a day of the trip on the way out because the inbound aircraft received 19 lightning strikes.
Wow.
That is mental.
Yeah, welcome to North England.
Next to land is a Ryanair just waiting to go out to Copenhagen. Company traffic arriving in from Faro.
That's the joy of working up in the north. You get, Newcastle, you can get all 4 seasons in an hour up there.
Yeah. A bit like Southside here in the winter.
Yeah.
Big Al, how are you doing? Good afternoon. Hey, Bradley, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, thanks for coming and saying hello, mate. Really appreciate you, dude. Hope you enjoyed your trip to the RVP.
How could you not? How could you not enjoy the RVP?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nice touchdown.
I've got to really, use my willpower today because obviously I'm on this healthy eating thing, trying to get the timber off, and all I really want to do is go in that cafe and have a dirty, great big hot dog.
Ah, mate.
As I said to you, mate, you should be allowed a cheat day every now and again, aren't you?
Well, we do have one once in a while. So did one cheat day and didn't put any weight on the next day. I was like, get in. And then it was my stepdaughter's boyfriend's birthday and put on £3. I'm like, what?
Hey up. We got either something crossing or... they crossing over or what's going on here? Arini returned from man circling apparently.
Ah, so it's not going to Guernsey then.
Hold on. Yes, I can see. Yeah, it's circling. That's going to come back. Thank you very much, Jack, for the info. So that explains.
Looks like I've been above 6,000 feet at the minute, the ATR. So obviously, it might be a slight issue with that aircraft.
2-3 left, probably.
Possibly.
Oh, Practical Geek 757 for MSFS. Ooh, just went live this week.
Oh, mate.
He did a great video on one.
Mark, we've got to get you in for that. That's going to be incredible.
Climb thrust, flight level change, VREF plus 80.
Off we go.
It's crazy, you know, how I can still remember the procedures on a 757, which haven't flown in nearly 19 years. You know, talking to the FOs the other day about it, I can remember, you know, the thrust mode control panel. I can remember the max takeoff weight, max landing weight, and empty weights of the 75. You know, I haven't flown that plane in, you know, 19 years, but I can't remember what I was doing 19 minutes ago. It's mental. It's getting old, Lark.
Yeah, these are going to cross over these.
Yeah, so it looks like they may, judging by where they're positioning these, they're going to probably land a Urini on 2-3 left. I would expect. So we'll keep an eye on this, chat. It looks like the Urini that was outbound for Guernsey has been circling just north of Liverpool and is heading back into us. If we have ALATC in the chat, feel free to let us know.
Manfire 1 going to be tending to this incident at the minute.
Nathan saying landing 2-3 left. Yeah, I would expect so, mate. Yeah. Sorry, mate.
Oh, Fez was saying had an ATR engine go bang on approach recently. Didn't know about that one. Yeah. They had an ATR nearly tip at Manchester a few months ago. It was, I think it was a TUI Dreamliner.
They've reloaded it.
No.
Wake.
It was, yeah, the Dreamliner was taxiing, I think, on one engine. He put a load of chuff on to go around the corner and it nearly blew the thing over. They reckon if the tug wasn't attached, it would have probably tipped.
Wow.
Whoops.
Lufthansa just touched down, arriving in from Munich.
It's mental watching, you know, the tracks at Munich after that Vietnam thing had landed. All the, you know, the checker vehicles all going up and down the runway, checking for damage and all that.
Yeah, it's crazy, wasn't it? Yeah, it's mad, isn't it, Tony, how you can remember certain things and not anything else. I'm the same, mate. There's tracks that I used to listen to that I can still remember every word to, even though I've not listened to them in years.
I'm of that age now that I can actually forget what I was supposed to be doing while I'm actually doing it. It's great.
I've been at that age for a while.
Yeah.
So just going to cross that over. It looks like it'll probably be second to land behind the arriving Ryanair. Not really much info on it at the moment.
Looks like it's on the approach there already. Possibly number 2. Yeah, like I say, I've got a Ryanair from Cork on the way in, next to land, and then they'll position the Ryanair.
Hey, Simon, thank you for the very generous donation, mate. Really appreciate that. Saying absolutely awesome to have Mark on today's show.
Yes.
Mr. Capo, thanks for bringing us another fantastic stream. Thank you for the donation, mate. Very, very kind of you.
Nice to see you guys on here too.
If we've got anyone with radios at the minute, feel free to let us know what's happening on the returning Urini. And I will just give a bit of a thanks as well to everybody using the Jules and stuff like that on YouTube as well. Thank you very much for sending those in. They do support the stream. Hey, Craig, welcome in. Good to see you, mate. Ryanair just arrived in from Cork. Not sure if they're... Yeah, it looks like the Irini's probably going to be next in then. Hey Roger, good to see you, mate.
Starting to clean the aircraft up now. They vacate. Only one appliance there, though, eh? I don't think there's another appliance further down, is there?
Looks like you've got a Ranger vehicle a bit further down, probably just doing a quick inspection on the runway,
Right.
as obviously it's closed. But yeah, there's no emergency squawk on the aircraft or anything like that, so
Nice bit of precaution,
it's
really.
just probably a precautionary return, yeah. But we'll keep an eye on it.
Think when you can say that was a real corker of a landing, good lad.
Hey, let's not be starting that just because Captain Martin. Hey Tony, good to see you. And Gary, good morning. Welcome into the stream.
Positive rate on the Egypt.
Steak bake.
No visual on the or any. It's just turning on to final now.
Yeah, it's just on the base at the minute. I've seen Joel's video recommended to me, but I've not had a chance to watch it yet.
It's
but I will be watching
pretty
it.
interesting that actually. But
Yeah, he declared
good.
a pan, didn't he? On
Yeah.
his,
Best one he's ever had to declare. Very good.
Only pan I'm interested in is a paella pan.
Yeah. Or one with eggs in.
Yeah, yeah, saucepan. Yeah, I don't want to ever have to do that.
It's quite. He must be quite talented, Joel, because he goes from flying helicopters to flying his own proper aircraft, GA stuff. So you're constantly transitioning.
Yeah.
That's
His son, boy, look, his videos are good.
yeah. His videos are
Yeah, he's
mega,
good
aren't
lad.
they?
Yeah.
They are good.
Ryanair just departing from to your right. While we wait for this ATR with a slight bit of an issue, we think.
Can't believe how big Darcy is.
It's getting big, isn't it?
Yeah. You get your cap back, Martin. Banga,
Yeah,
you get your cap back off her the other day.
just about. Yeah. I'm just chatting to the guy here about this ATR. One second.
All right, mate. ATR, Emerald Airlines operated aircraft. It's the inbound aircraft returning. ATR was supposed to be heading out to Guernsey, but done a couple of orbits over what is known as the Mercy hold, Registration Golf India Sierra Lima Papa of Oriny, and now returning to Manchester. Going to be touching down on the second runway though.
So yeah, hearing from one of our mates here, it may be a nose gear not retracting.
Ah, right, okay.
So they're going to come back obviously for that. So yeah, nothing significant, chat. It's just like I say, the gear not retracting. Could be a gear pin, could be a technical issue as well. So yeah, no stress, ladies and gents. For this one, just a standard return for the ATR. Just get that looked at. They're very warm welcoming. Hope you're enjoying the stream this morning. Good to see you all with us. Thank you all for tuning in.
Now down to 1,300 feet, the returning aircraft. Aircraft looks like it's down safely.
Yeah, impressive to see a landing on 2-3 left. And it's a routine return due to a landing gear not being able to retract on that ATR, so that'll just get a quick inspection, no doubt, and taxi back in very shortly. But very nice landing on 2-3 left there by the ATR returning. It was outbound to Guernsey. Hope you're all having a great Sunday this morning. Welcome into the Super Sunday Show. Feel free to get your name in the chat. and we can say a quick hello to you as well. Florian, good to see you. I saw your name pop up early on. Well, that's one of the notable things about the ATR is it does fly very slow. I mean, you saw then even just coming down the ILS, it seemed to take forever, didn't it? So it's one of those things. But yeah, all down safe and yeah, nothing to stress about on that one.
Yeah, you see when it's they're saying possibly the nose wheel steering pin's been put in. So when you connect the tug up, they put a pin in, disconnects the nose wheel, so your tug can turn the angles it wants to without it, turning anything in the flight deck or whatever. But it lets the nose wheel turn freely. With the Airbus on the EWD, you get in yellow nose wheel steering disconnect, so you know it's disconnected. And if the pin's in, you can't taxi it. So it must be a different system on one of these. But yeah, it's not the first time it's happened. It won't be the last. It might be something else.
Could be.
Yeah,
could be anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that'll just be their kind of presumption from the flight deck, I guess.
Yeah.
Ringo's welcome back for 19 months.
Yeah, nice
and
mate.
Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, 42 minutes in the air to come back to Manchester. It's going to be safe though.
That's the problem when you've got the gear down. You're burning a lot of fuel.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, not get down to Guernsey, especially with how slow that thing flies.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean I had to do a ferry flight earlier this year, bring a plane from Edinburgh down to Liverpool to go.
I remember you mentioning that, Matt.
Yeah, the fuel burns. I mean, on a 320 with the gear down, your fuel burn is about 3 times what it would be. So for every ton, you're now burning 3 tons.
Right. Okay.
And the flight planning system couldn't calculate it. It gave us a trip fuel, which was wrong. It was still too little. But your final reserve, which is normally about a ton, was still a ton. I'm like, no, mate, that's 3 tons. And your diversion fuel from Liverpool to Manchester was a ton. I'm like, no, mate, that's 3 tons.
Right.
So our minimum fuel to land with was 6 tons. And the flight planning guy tried 5 times. He said, look, I just can't get it to work. You'll have to put on what you think you need.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
So a flight that was supposed to take 1 hour and 15 minutes, I put on, I think it was 10.5 tons of fuel. And we were coming in to land at Liverpool we had 7 tons of fuel, 7.1 I think it was. I said to the first officer, because there's a plane in front of us, I said, if we have to go around, we're straight away on a mayday.
Right, okay.
Because we are, we're going to be...
How do you judge that though, Mark? If they just leave it to you, then how do you come to the conclusion that that's what we'll need? How do you judge that?
You've got performance tables in the quick reference handbook.
Yeah.
And...
I bet a lot of people wonder, like, how do you come to that estimation? Do you know what I mean? Is it something like a scenario that you play out in your head all the time?
You've done it in the sim, and Airbus have got tables in your quick reference handbook. So when you're flying along and you do have, in the simulator, they
like
give
points
you
of reference, like you say.
Yeah, you've got these charts and saying, okay, they used to in the old QRHs, you used to have it for everything. So if, say, your flaps are stuck out, your fuel burn goes up. If your slats are stuck out, your fuel burn goes up. And certain failures that you get, even a little thing like maybe a certain hydraulic failure, it will say the FMC fuel predictions are unreliable because you might have some spoilers poking up because the hydraulics, aren't working. So, you have to. The best way of doing it is just have a look at your fuel flow and go, right, well, we're burning this much an hour. That's how much we've got left.
Yeah.
We know how long we've got, before we start getting in trouble. But.
Yeah.
Yeah, for gear down, it's 108.
And like you say, a lot of it dependent on the performance of the aircraft as well. Like you say.
Yeah. I mean, for gear down, the factor is 180%. So for every ton, you're now burning 3 tons. So yeah, it's a considerable big fuel burn. But plus with the gear down, dear me, the noise. Yeah. The noise was horrendous, and we'd got airborne. Got the flaps up, and we're climbing out of Edinburgh, and my batteries went flat on my noise-cancelling headset. They'd run out. So I had to suffer it all the way down to Liverpool.
Oh,
it was sick of my life. My ears were ringing. I was like, but it was good. And they planned, I can't remember what the fuel, they'd planned the flight to be 1 hour 15, and they'd given us X amount, I can't remember whatever fuel they gave us. Something like 8 tons of fuel or whatever, and no, it couldn't have been that much. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah,
it was a ridiculous amount of fuel, and we did it in 45 because we got a massive shortcut, and we burnt more than the actual flight planning system said we were going to burn.
Wow,
because
okay,
it just, it couldn't cope with the extra.
Mate, have we spotted Cliff?
Where is he?
20 gifted memberships.
Wow, Cliff.
What, Cliff?
Wow, thank you so much, mate. 20 gifted memberships coming in from Cliff in the stream. Thank you so much, mate. I just nipped out of the box then for a minute. But,
and also, Mr. Beljuice as well with a further 5 gifted memberships back to this awesome community. Thank you so much, Beljuice, as well.
Yeah, I had a good chat with Beljuice in the cafe earlier.
Oh, nice one.
He's down here. Thank you very much, boys. Cheers for that very kind donation.
Thank you very much indeed. Really help us out, that will. Thank you.
If you just received a gifted membership from either of those two there, you can go and get your name on the giveaway post. It's a members-only post on our YouTube channel. Go to the posts page, put your name on the latest members-only post.
Yep, get involved.
And we'll be joining some giveaways later on in the stream, thanks to today's sponsor.
When are we thinking about the first giveaway, Martin?
Well, we'll do it at some point. We'll leave it at that.
Leave it at that.
If you tell people exactly when you're doing it, they just come in for the giveaway, don't they? So.
You are actually down for 1 model now, not 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when you went out to the little boys' room, I nicked the Concorde one.
Oh, right.
That's all right, mate. No problem.
Okay, so
I have got a
one
spare
draw
one at the office as well, if you want.
Tony's saying when a pilot talks about the sim, you know it's a sim. When NavGeek says it, you know it's a computer game. Mate, I'll be honest with you. The graphics in the Airliners Live sim is far, far better. The visuals are far better than the multi-million-pound ones we have to go in every 6 months. You know, it's like something off a ZX81 from the 80s. And I mean, I remember I took pictures of one time when I was in the Airlines Live sim. I was practicing approaching to Chambéry. I took pictures and sent it to me mate. It's like, what were you doing flying into Chambéry? No, mate, that was the sim. That was, I can't get over the visuals. They're just amazing.
This Oshkosh unit still stationary, just on the intersection. So.
Yeah, we don't say exactly when the giveaways are, guys, because obviously we want people to watch the show, you know what I mean? Otherwise, we'll probably just get people coming in for the giveaway and then getting off, and we want people to win that are in watching the stream. So that's, we think, the best way to do it.
Second consecutive easy touchdown, and there's also company traffic waiting to depart as well.
I was saying about the Jet 2 321 that came from Manchester Madeira with its gear down. They had one from Heraklion as well. And they were trying to get to Venice and ended up having to drop into Rome for fuel because they just just burning it. So you go through it.
You don't realise, do you?
No. EasyJet had a 321 at Tenerife. They had to fly that to Germany with the gear down. They stopped. I can't remember where they stopped. Stopped somewhere in France, I think. A bit more go-go juice up.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big fuel burn with that gear down. Plus, you've got to fly slower as well. You can't go very quick with the gear down.
Erin Goals, thank you for gifting a sub to Shirley Dev as well a few minutes ago, and also using your Twitch Prime on the channel. Really appreciate that. And Gaffer Rob as well, welcome back for the 39 months of Twitch Prime. Really appreciate it. Yeah, guys, unfortunately Twitch just decodes the stream into 720p. There's nothing we can do about it, apart from pay for a £200 a month transcoder, which Twitch wouldn't cover that, I'm afraid. So yeah, we're giving you the best we can afford on Twitch, I'm afraid. If you want to watch in higher quality, please come over to our YouTube channel. We'd love to see you over there. You get no ads, and you get to watch in higher quality as well. Gulf Air Dreamliner now pinging up as this EasyJet vacates in front of us.
That's him from Ren.
Hey Waters, good to see you, mate. Good morning.
Hey, see me.
Have you had any sort of, not new destinations, but have you found any new sort of favourite destinations recently, Mark?
No, not really. We've done a bit of Paris. We had a month where we were doing funny sort of W patterns because they got an extra aircraft in. That was supposed to start this month, but they got it last month, a month early, so they used it to fill in gaps in the network.
Yeah.
So, we've been doing, sort of like go down to Bristol, then off to Rome, then back to Bristol, then up to Newcastle.
Okay.
I think I found actually an airport I dislike more than Paris. And that's Rome. Yeah. Fiumicino. It's hard work.
How come?
Just carnage. Everyone's, if we were going in, you don't know what the controllers are sending you here, sending you there. There's everyone chatting on the frequency, people talking over each other. There's guys saying to the controller, I can't understand what you're saying.
Wow.
Because he's just speaking so quick. And we landed. They forgot about us on the taxi 3 times. I'll go at this point and hold. You stop and these planes taxi out in front of you. Then we're still here. Oh, yeah, go at this point and hold. And then another couple of planes come out.
Really?
We're
Okay.
still here. And they did the same
busy.
on the way out. It's just busy and crackers and...
I'm going to come away from
Yeah,
the landing.
Oh, here's the ATR, yeah. And Tom and Anne, thank you very much for the very generous 5 gifted, taking us over 50 memberships today. Thank you so much, everyone. That's a great shot, Matt. Look at that. Let me, I'm just going to hide the overlay as well, just for a brief second. If you want to centre that up for us, bud, I'll grab a screenshot at some point as well. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, so this ATR in shot has returned to Manchester. Did a 2-3 left is actually closed, but they just opened the runway back up briefly for this aircraft to touch down. Had a bit of a front nose gear issue by the information we are being told at the moment. Safety first, made the aircraft return straight to Manchester. Done a couple of orbits over the Mersey holding point, and then came back to Manchester on a standard squawk. So and I think they'll let this KLM touch down and may then have a little bit of room to get this aircraft returned to stand, or are they going to take it to a remote stand?
Debbie's just arrived.
Yeah.
So got a bit of a shock when she saw Otto.
Might put him in my car.
Hey, Seth, good to see you. Welcome in. The KLM just about to touch down as well, and possibly they may just cross this behind the arriving KLM then next. Emirates pinging as well, yes, A380 will be on the way out very soon. We are on single runway up, so we'll get a great view of that here from the RVP.
That 4 months old KLM, that one. That looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, they've done a
they're
good
nice,
job on
aren't
the
they?
21 Neo, haven't they?
Yeah, it looks saucy, that does.
There he goes, just beginning the taxi. It's going to cross over right in front of us there at the RVP. As always, a great response from the airfield ops and also the crew on board as well.
You know, if he goes out again in about half an hour, once he's put a bit more go-go juice on, you know it was probably the nose or spin. If he doesn't go out, then you know it was a technical issue.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll keep an eye on it.
63 people on that. Oh, hello, Big Flemmo.
Hey.
Morning, Tina. Good to see you.
these nose wheel pins, you know, I do remember a few years back, one of our Airbuses had some, I don't know, some work done to it or whatever, and there was a higher pin up in the nose wheel bay that had been put in, and it hadn't been taken out, and they couldn't get the gear up. But the actual main pin had been taken out, which, you know, the one that you can easily see, but this one had been put in. And I do remember they took off and had to fly around and burn a bit of fuel off and come back and land, and then, you know, couldn't work out why. But yeah, there was one that was higher up. I seem to remember that. That was years ago now.
It's a decent taxi back in for the ATR as well. Yeah. And they're just moving that beautiful BizJet as well. American Reg.
That keep Amy happy.
Hey Stephen, great to have you with us. Flying on the Gulf Air on the 5th of November.
Oh, nice.
A few people in the chat have got plenty of holidays to look forward to. Wad is asking if you've ever done Skiathos.
I did years ago on the 7.5. It's always captains only. I'm not checked out without. I mean, we don't go there at Newcastle anyway. No, I mean, you don't give it. You don't give it more beans to blast the spotters. It's a short runway, so you'd probably be taken off with Toga anyway. But yeah, it's. You know, I do. You know, we had some of our VIPs out there a while ago. They went out there all getting blown along. But I remember a couple of years ago, one of our cabin crew, her and her mum went there, and they were just walking past the airport when a plane took off, and the blast hit the mother, sent her flying, she smacked her head off a rock, and she was
in a bad way. Yeah.
Very, very bad. Yeah. So it's, you'd be surprised how much thrust those engines put out if you're standing behind them.
Yeah, just be aware of that for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you always see. It's always an interesting approach, and I mean, in the 7.5 it was fine because it stops. You know, it's got twice as many brakes and great big reversers. But yeah, it's an interesting approach.
We used to go to Skiathos. We went a few times, and I always remember, mate, that right-hand turn as you're coming in, and when you're kids, obviously, you always kind of think differently, but I always remember thinking, wow, the wing's like so close to the sea. And it's like coming in on that final, because you go to SKP, don't you? Do a right turn on the downwind, then you do another right turn to turn back in, and then you're on the approach then, and man, those right-hand turns were just something else.
It's over 20 years since I've been in there.
Oh, it's a fun airport. I've flown to it so many times in the sim, and I don't think I've done a nice landing in there once yet. Because it's an upsloping runway as well. Yeah. So not only is it really short, you're coming in over boats and everything like that. It's upsloping, so it catches you every time.
Someone broke a 321 there.
I'm not surprised.
A year or two back. I remember seeing the video of it, and I was like, ooh, that wasn't good, and it was on the ground for some time.
Bit of a slammer.
Oh, yeah.
Tell you what, talking of harder landings, the A380 certainly plonked it down, didn't it?
Did it?
On the stream the other day, Matt.
On Wednesday.
On Wednesday, wasn't it? Hey, Joanna, gifting a membership. Thank you very, very much.
Cheers, Joe.
Happy birthday, Merchy Queen.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Joe. I think they're taking this to one of the late 57 standards, maybe 57, 50, 58, maybe. One of the remotes down the end there.
Yes, Pog, that is silly. Who would stand at the end of the runway, Pog and Annika, eh? Who would do that? Who would do that? I wonder.
I probably would.
Yeah, I probably would too, let's be fair, you know. Probably take a load of bungee cords and strap myself to the fence just in case.
Yeah, that ain't going anywhere for a while, this ATR, I don't think.
What is saying the right-hand turn into Lanza can be interesting too. Yeah, I've never been to Lanzarote.
The southerly runway for airlines, captain's only. I think it's day only as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and I remember, I think I've only done it once in the last 10 years or whatever, but I remember coming in and it was cloudy, and our procedures are that when you get to the final approach fix, before you start your descent, you've got to be visual. And there was clouds everywhere, and I'm like, well, I can see the ground, you know, does that count? And I'm like, oh. But I mean, I know we landed, we did get to see it, we landed, but you know, night came and the cloud was low, and I was watching Ryanairs come in on that runway. They were breaking cloud at like 500 feet, if that. Wow. And, you know, all our boys were having to circle and come in from the south and take the tailwind because we just weren't allowed to do it. So, yeah, it's always fun.
Hey, Juan, thank you so much. Gifting the membership, mate. Really appreciate you, Juan. Good to have you in the stream.
Gulf Air looks like it's going to be the next aircraft to depart back to Bahrain.
Yes, so they've taxied that Urini to Terminal 3. So they'll probably just do an inspection of that down there. Emirates A380 is now on the taxi as well, Smithy.
Okay, mate, nice one. Yeah, keep my eye on that.
Mr. Pugh as well, saying this is so much more fun to watch than normal Sunday morning telly. Thank you very much, mate. Great to have you with us this morning.
Absolutely. Much rather be watching this.
Malky love landing at Corfu as well. Very scenic. It's one of your fun ones, isn't it, Mark? Corfu.
Oh, yeah. There's Tony Crystal.
Hey.
Yeah, Corfu, dear me. Yeah. They do that on an early, so I'll try and do late. But I've got some earlies coming up, which I'm not looking forward to. But there you are.
Earlies.
Yeah. They had a block of 5 recently, earlies, and I can't remember what they were, but the day 4 it was the super early Corfu, like checks in at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, daft o'clock.
And then day 5 it was a Rhodes checking in at like 7 or something. And I got back in my house at 7:30 that night, and I'm like, hang on, I'm supposed to be on earlies here. I've had a week of earlies, and now it's night time. What's going on? Yeah, it's. I'm not a fan of earlies.
This Gulf Air is going to be the next departure. Janet's just arrived as well, getting lots of friendly waves at the window with us today. Bit of a VIP meet-up.
Yes.
I got a nice picture from Pedro and Amy. It was a sort of a wave of sorts. Yeah.
They waved one finger at us.
Yeah, I get a few of them. Yeah, I get one.
It's funny that, isn't it? Yeah, it's.
Oh, I've not spoke about it, Dad. I will talk about my trip to Costco yesterday.
Oh, mate.
After this Gulf Air departs.
Yeah.
Mate.
Did you have a nice slice of pizza, did you?
I didn't get any of that.
Oh, that's a shame.
But
You did well.
To say my mind was blown was something else.
Yeah. Gulf Air about to line up.
Jill says the first time she went to Skiathos spotting, she put some sun cream on as the plane was taking off and ended up looking like a piece of 55 grit.
Grade 40 grit there, man.
Fantastic. Went to Aldi the other day. The wife said, "Can you pop in and get some oat milk?" I was like, "Yeah." So I popped in, came out with some oat milk, some chicken, a welder, set screws,
a trumpet.
Yeah, a trumpet. Yeah.
Nice, heavy. About to depart.
Oh, Doug, thank you very much. Gifting the membership, mate. Really appreciate you going to Page. Thank you, Doug.
Wow.
Enjoy that, Page.
Cheers, Doug. Gulf Air lined up.
Neil, good morning.
Might use a bit of runway this.
Welcome in, Paul. Welcome, Hector.
Hey.
There you go, Gulf Air gracefully lifting off, 2-3 right, climbing out for its trip to Bahrain. As Barry, Mr. Bidwell with a 5 gifted memberships. Good to see you, Barry. Thank you very much for that.
Yes, Barry. There's only one of him.
There's only one Barry Bidwell.
But yesterday, flipping it, chat, I went to Costco for the first time. Oh, my days, mate. Have you been to Costco?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
I tell you now, I could not believe it. So my dad took me, and I got my card and everything. So you can get one with Airliners Live. That's pretty good.
Right, that's good.
So I got myself a card, and I only went to get the card, but I thought, let me just have a quick wander around, take some pictures of some prices and stuff. I cannot believe their meat counter.
Yes.
the meat you can get from there
Unbelievable, isn't it?
for the price as well. It just blew my mind.
Yeah.
And it just made me realise, like, wow, like how much profit are like Tesco's and everything just whacking on things.
Yeah.
Because it just blew my... I couldn't believe the prices. I said to Dad, I picked some stuff up, and we went to the till, and I said, it's got the wrong price on it. And anyway, he rung it through, and he rang it through, and I paid for it. And we were walking out, and they check your receipt, don't they?
Yes.
As you're walking out, I said, he's going to take it off us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's going to take it off us here.
Got price wrong.
I couldn't believe it. I genuinely could not believe. Like, you go to Tez's, you're going to spend £5, £6 on 6 chicken thighs.
Yeah.
Easy, aren't you? Just
Yep.
on standard chicken thighs. Mate, you could get 16 for £6.50 from
It's
Costco.
unbelievable, isn't it, mate?
I always buy me tellies from there.
Yeah.
They come with a 7-year warranty. You
Yeah.
know, the older model, but they're cheap as chips. They're great.
Yeah, good.
So I said to Jen, I said, we're just going to have to change how we imagine shopping. Like, rather than thinking weekly, we're just going to have to go freeze stuff and do once every 2 weeks or once every 3 weeks or whatever. Yeah. And I tell you what, like, I even treated myself to a really nice piece of beef on the bone, right?
Ah, yes.
Which in Tesco's, and I know this because when my mum came up to visit, obviously a little bit of a special occasion, we treated ourselves when we did a nice family roast. It was £30 in Tesco's, this piece of meat on the bone.
Yeah.
£14 in Costco for the same thing.
Yeah.
I said to Jen, I said, if we're having a treat night and we get 2 steaks from Tesco, they're £10 each.
Hey, I told you, didn't
This
I?
meat on the bone was cheaper than that.
Get one of them food boxes, man, mate. You won't believe what you get in there, mate. Them food boxes.
I
like
couldn't
50
believe
quid.
it.
You get like
Trays of sandwiches, they're good.
I feel like I'd unlocked like some exploit. Do you know what I mean? Like I'd just gone in and
Like you
just
were
found
robbing
this
them.
place that I felt like I had to keep secret. Like no one knows it's there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fat bloater mode unlocked, yeah.
Literally.
Yeah,
It's
they
just-
do these trays of lasagna that are lovely, and it's
Just blown my mind.
You can't go Costco without getting a big, massive, ginormous slice of pizza.
Oh yeah,
You've got
the
it.
meaty
Everyone
pieces
does
are
that,
amazing,
yeah.
aren't they? Yeah.
I just don't get. I think, and I actually like. Chat, is this a bit of a weird? This is like a bit of a weird feeling for me. I don't know why I feel like this, but I kind of felt like this isn't fair on everybody else. Because like on a serious level, right? Let's like I don't want to kill the vibe of the stream or anything like that. But there's people struggling, man,
Yeah.
to eat and that.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like, everyone's starving and stuff, but there's people that are like really struggling to make ends meet with the shopping, and they're having to buy cheap stuff and this, that, the other. And then you go to Costco and you just think, mate, if they can sell it for this price,
Yeah.
and I know you have to buy it in bulk, but I'm sure everybody could kind of maybe, most people get paid monthly, don't they? And they can budget for that.
Yeah.
And I just think, mate, there's no reason why Tesco's and places like that should be charging what they're charging for meat, because you want everyone eating healthy and you want people having like, good quality meat or
diet.
fish or having a good diet and this, that, the other. Like, they shouldn't be allowed to charge as much as they're charging for meat, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly that.
And that's not like buying the extra special stuff. If you try and find the cheap stuff in Tesco's, it's still more expensive than it is, anywhere else. So I felt a bit weird about it, actually.
Mate, I got one of them food boxes, mate. Steaks in there, and like say chicken legs, chicken thighs, and stuff. And it's like a 10 kilo gammon joint in there as well. Mate.
Everything. And I
like
said to Jen,
amazing.
I said, all we'll do, we'll just get this, we'll portion it out, freeze it,
Yes.
and just use it as we use it.
Yeah.
And Dad's saying cooked chicken's $3.99. They had these 2 full chickens. You get 2 in a tray. Tesco's now, they're charging £6-7. I mean, even Aldi are getting those sort of prices
they
for
are,
a
mate.
chicken.
The problem with Aldi, everyone's bringing, all the other supermarkets are bringing themselves in line with those, so they're judging all their prices off Aldi and that. So.
But mate, they had 2 side by side for £8 that were bigger than the ones you get in the shop.
Like I say, 10 kilo gammon joint. How much are you going to pay for that in actual butchers and stuff like that? Just unbelievable, isn't it? You're paying like £50 for that alone.
I use gammon in my fabada asturiana that I make, and it's so expensive. There's a farm shop up near where we live called Bageleek Farms, really good. And the wife a while ago got me this great big hot plate. We put it on the table and we all cook up, the hot meat on it, and Littleton does the eggs, and we just have a nice family meal. But I get a big lump of beef, slice it up really thin so we all get a little bit. Now, it's more expensive from the farm shop, but when you look at the colour of the meat, There's no fat in it, like the one you get from the supermarkets. It's such a dark colour, and it tastes so much better.
Yeah.
Because it's not pumped full of goodness knows what.
Water
It's just you sort of like you walk in the place and go, oh, I'll pick me dinner on that. I'll have that cow there. It's the quality's so much better. But yeah, I mean, I know what you say with Costco.
But this is the thing, man. I wonder if this is probably like stupid idea, because this is why I'm not. We're getting our picture taken. Hold on, chat. I'll just give it a quick wave here. Like, I genuinely wonder if there's families that could benefit by, instead of, I don't know how you could do it, but just give them if they're struggling, give them a membership there.
The membership
you know what I mean?
is what puts people off. You see, a lot of people.
Well, that's what I mean. I wonder if that can be subsidised if people are struggling to make ends meet with Scran and stuff, or maybe they're just struggling a bit. A membership there would,
sort you out.
You could get a lot cheaper food. So I don't know, but yeah, no, it was incredible, man. What you can get and the prices.
On the Meta, aren't you now, lad?
Yeah, I'm going to definitely do my meat shopping in there for sure.
Yeah, it's good, mate.
I even said to Jen, like, once a month instead of once a week buying toilet roll and cleaning supplies and stuff like that, just try and buy it once a month instead.
Still try and support the local butcher and stuff like that, though, every now and again,
Well, I went to
those guys.
Yeah, for the first time I went to, I say a local butcher, it was 20 minutes drive away. And again, man, they didn't have a huge selection, unfortunately, and I guess that's just such sign of the times, and it was very expensive, and that's half the problem, isn't it?
Shame, isn't it? A shame. Yeah. Our farm shop, they near me, up on the A69, they put these big billboards up. It was when that Bovius rubbish had been pumped in. And they had a picture of a cow breaking wind, and they went, full fat milk, no Bovir added to it. I was like, right, we're going there. And pop in there from time to time. It's great.
As far as I know, I think you have to be like a company director or
pilot.
I don't know exactly the rules, but they ask you like for your company information and stuff.
2019. That must have come in from Belfast.
Yeah, Belfast, isn't it?
Have a good look at them. They're all going. They're scrapping them.
And the 318, the final four, I think.
Yeah.
France have only got 4 318s left. They're retiring next couple of weeks, aren't they?
I think those are being fully retired next year.
They're like almost 30-year-old, aren't they?
Some of them quite old, yeah. Wow. Poor little things. There'll be razor blades this time next year. Oh, here comes Fat Albert.
Here we go. 380 on the roll. Enjoy this chat. Smithy, mate.
Never lose it if you never had it.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, chat Smithy with a mega fan on that 380 there. Look at that concentration face as well. John, thank you very much. Gifting a membership to the channel, mate. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being with us today, folks.
When's Otto going on the cam? That's what I want to know.
Who's that?
When's Otto? We're saving him for the rain.
Yeah, his panning's not that great. Oh, Jan's asking if I ever landed at Funchal years ago in a 7.5. We did it in the sim for Airliners Live once. I can't remember. Someone asked, can we lift out of Newcastle full load and get to Egypt? No.
Really, Mark? No.
Tui can lift 79. We can lift 73. I don't know why. I know.
What do you need for like? What do you need for like Hurghada and stuff, Mark?
Well, more than 73.
Yeah, but
if it's on 07 and the weather's perfect and the wind's in the right direction, the runway's dry and the pressure's high and all the stuff you need, you can lift 77.
Yeah.
Which is what our heavyweight we've got.
That's got to be one of the furthest destinations, hasn't it? Hurghada?
Yeah, we're doing Sharm at the moment. Hurghada starts soon. I mean, Tui are doing Cape Verde out in Newcastle.
Yeah, Jet 2 starting Egypt up again as well, aren't they?
Yes, yeah, that'd be good. But yeah, we. I mean, I did a mate did a Tenerife the other day, and they had to use flap 3 and toga to get off the runway.
Wow.
Whereas, you know, at Manchester, you never got any problems like that. You can live for anything you like.
Thank you very much, Tel. Gifting a membership to the community. Really appreciate you, mate.
Hey,
thank you
thank
for
you,
all
sir.
these gifted memberships today, chat.
Great support, everyone. Thank you so much. Really help us out. These gifties and stuff really help support and help someone get another business class membership.
Yes, we got some prizes to give away, which we'll be probably doing the first fairly shortly. So
Only one.
if you've gifted your membership, or you've received a gifted membership,
We did
get
have
your
2
name on
models, but Mark's got one in his pocket.
Yeah,
already. Slam one right
I've had a
in the back,
5-finger
Concorde.
discount on that one, mate. Hiya, Barry.
Make sure you go and get your name on the giveaway post. Chat will be drawing probably the first one fairly soon.
Tap Air Portugal in from Lisbon.
Quite a big collection of VIPs here now.
There is.
Yeah, it's looking good. Gonna have to nip out of here quick at the end and run away before
Yeah,
they
just get
try.
out of here quick.
Yeah, because you know, with my new look and all that, I don't want to get mobbed or anything.
That's
do
it.
I, you know?
That's it. So this Tap Air Portugal is just going to roll past. Slight bit hot on the touchdown.
I was in Lisbon the other day, 2 days ago. And,
yeah, I remember you saying that.
Oh, mate, honestly. They've got this thing where if the wind's from 300 to north, it comes over the hills and it's really turbulent. And it actually says on the airport information that if it's, I think, gusting 20, then you can expect moderate turbulence. If it's gusting 38, then you can expect severe. And it was 320, 18 gusting 28.
Right.
And yeah, it was pretty rough.
Tasty, yeah.
But yeah, oh, and I forgot to mention this. Thank God it was a greaser. Absolute greaser. I mean, I was working hard, but I was over the moon.
Was it? You like the smooth landing, was it?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
beautiful.
didn't know.
We had this. The cabin crew said, we got a lad on board on his stag party. He's dressed up as a pilot. Can you have a picture? Yeah. So here he comes. So this lad dressed up in this fake pilot outfit walks in, took one look at me, pointed at me, went, "You're on Airliners Live." I'm like, "Yes, mate, I am." But he's just got his PPL apparently at Teesside, and he wants to do his commercials, and he's a big fan of the channel. But yeah, we were taking selfies with him and everything. He's a great lad.
Oh, nice.
Let's get some happy birthdays and celebrations in the chat. Richard Walker's in the stream saying good morning to everyone. He's watching the stream with a delicate head because he's now 50 plus 1 day, which means last night he's had a bit of a mad one. So as always, chat, we'll be respectful.
Yeah, keep it quiet, everyone.
We'll keep it nice and quiet. Shh, shh, shh. Richard's had a big party last night. Shh, shh, shh.
I saw Ed.
Yeah. Richard. Get up, Richard, mate. It's time to get up, Rich. Get that coffee on, Rich.
Yes.
King Kev with a 70 months. Welcome in.
Right,
6 years of ups and downs, and that's just the planes, he says.
Cheers, Kev.
How you doing, mate? Good to see you. And Carol with a 46 months. Thank you very, very much. Shane, good afternoon, mate. Oh, good morning, rather. How are you doing? Wishing the day away. Yeah, Tap Air Portugal. Arriving in from Lisbon.
They seem to be going down well. We've had a lot of people taking photos of him and waving.
And to enter the Gemini Jets giveaway today, you just need to go and put your name on the members only post. As I say, we'll be drawing the first giveaway very soon, so get yourselves involved.
A couple of nice heavies pinging up now. Singapore, 350 on the way out. The red nose aircraft, the Norwegian 73, heading out to Oslo on the return leg as well. .380 taking the southerly route out of Manchester again.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Glad I'm not in me flat. I'll get the hump because I won't be able to see it.
Hey, Mark. Welcome back. 2.5 years of support to the channel as well. Really appreciate you, mate. Good to see you. And B3N, welcome in from London. Having an awesome weekend so far, mate. Hope you are as well. What are you up to this weekend, Smithson?
I've had a quiet one, actually, mate. As I said on Friday to the chat, me and I dancing each other. We've been like passing ships the last month or so.
Oh, with work.
Yeah, work and whatnot. So this is the first weekend we've had off together in about 5-6 weeks.
Wow.
So we've made the most of it and having a nice chill with the youngest and stuff like that. Yeah, it's been pretty nice, mate.
Nice, mate. Glad
Really
you
good.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
Much needed, I must say.
Nice. There you go. Simply Planes has entered as well. Thank you very much, guys.
Hey, nice one, guys.
Bit of a break in the old arrivals for us here. The next aircraft will be with us in about 5 or 10 minutes' time. And having a look on the old departures. An EasyJet out to Malaga, just on the taxi out. And Finnair to Helsinki.
Oh, the magic plane. Can't wait to see that one.
There we go. We've not heard this one before, have we?
No, not at all, no.
Nope.
Yeah. It's funny when I was doing all this healthy eating and that, I was reading up on health things and that. And found out an interesting thing. Found the difference between bird flu and swine flu. One requires treatment and the other one requires ointment.
Okay.
Come on, you've
You got
missed
the key
it.
for the door down there,
You've
yeah?
missed it.
Yeah,
haven't
let me
you?
just, where's that mute button?
Knew I shouldn't have brought
You've
it
missed
down.
me, you know you have.
But the family are loving having more of you at home, aren't they, Mark? More dad jokes. And stuff like that.
I love how
They're
you said
loving
that after his dad joke.
Yeah. They're loving having you back home.
I think they are. I think they are.
Is that why they keep texting us saying, have you got another video to film yet, by any chance?
Yeah.
Hey, Kev, welcome into the stream. Good to see you.
Don't think the girls were enjoying me dropping them off at school with my loudspeaker under the bonnet.
Yeah.
Dropping them off and go, Slay Queen, have a Slay
God.
Tabulous Day in front of all
Yeah.
their friends, and dropping them off dressed as a chicken at Easter and Santa during,
Hey,
the
you're
last day of
the
Christmas.
best dad ever. You really are.
Yeah, I think they find me a bit embarrassing.
I think I will say quite confidently, I'm quite glad my dad didn't drop me off at school dressed as a chicken. I'd probably say that, but
Oh, well,
I've
yeah.
got no sense of humour, I don't think.
Especially the tannoy under the bonnet.
Yeah, beeping the horn,
Yeah.
get everyone's attention.
Yeah. Dropping them off. Drop us off here, but you're 5 miles
Go
away
on,
from
drop us off
school.
round the corner, you're all right.
Be all right.
We'll walk. It's 10 miles, we'll walk. Although
Yeah.
Litland was impressed with me the other day. We were driving through the town. There was someone parked up on the double yellows and causing carnage as all the cars are trying to get round them. So just put the loudspeaker on him. You can't park there, mate. She's laughing at me. You're the best dad. I'm like, oh, thank you.
I've said to you before, though, I think as much as they probably hate it now, that's going to be something they'll probably talk about forever.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Dad used to drop us off dressed as a chicken?
He used to embarrass us, not make us want to go to school.
Yeah. People are going, oh, you need to be careful because one day they'll choose your care home. I'm like, if I'm going to a care home, I won't
Yeah, and
have
they'll
me
chop you off dressed as a chicken.
Yeah, I don't care. I won't have me marbles, so I don't care. It make no difference to me, is it?
Hey, there's a watch winner in the house. Ollie, Ollie, Ollie.
How you doing, mate? Hope you're enjoying the old watch. Bossman Gaming as well. Thanks for the raid on Twitch. 12 viewers. Welcome into Manchester Airport.
Thank you very much, mate.
You have come across in the usual 15-minute lull
Well, there's
in
nothing
traffic, but it will pick back up in about
It
5 or
will,
10
yeah.
Yeah,
minutes.
we're
so
just
don't-
filling it
don't
in with
panic.
dad jokes. You're fine.
Yeah.
You did, Gary, in the background. There he is. You can just see good old Otto,
Yeah.
who's with us today. There he is, just saying a quick hello.
Been helping us push the buttons.
We've had a great stream so far. The A350 with Singapore is also pinging up now as well. That'll be taxiing out very soon.
Does he behave in the flight decking, Mark? Otto? Does he behave
He
up
does,
there?
mate. Yeah, he is good.
Yeah.
He's very well behaved.
Get involved, does he? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have to help him with his descent management or anything. He's very good. You know what? Before I left Manchester, I flew with a few new cadets who'd just come through, and I've flown with a few at Newcastle. And it's quite surprising how many of them actually said, "Do you know what? Your video you did on descent management," he said, "we've all used it in our type rating course, and we've all used it during the line training, and we watch your videos." I'm like, "Oh, that's good. At least it is doing some good then, and people are enjoying them, so that's good."
There was a question earlier on about who asked who can have a membership at Costco. My dad sent me a list, so apparently you can have employees of different government bodies, public sector organisations, teachers and educational staff, that's good, police, fire and emergency services, healthcare professionals, armed forces, civil servants, employees of participating companies and business owners and directors. So there you go. If you're on that list, you can grab yourself one.
Hey, Greg. Good to see you, mate.
Or if you've got a mate who's got a card, then he can take you, can't they? Dalek's asking where to get Otto from. Sporty's Pilot Shop in America. And it was one of Plane Spotting Mike Live's mates had a sim, and he sent me the picture of it. And with Otto on his sim, and he's like, mate, have you seen this? I'm like, I've got to get one of them.
Yeah.
And
Everyone's turning up to
the
it,
wife's like, what have you been buying now as I'm blowing it up in the kitchen? I said, no, I'm going to use it for the Airliners Live sim shows.
You must have a whole room full of just random stuff,
Yeah.
like
mate.
chicken outfits,
Yeah.
Otto.
Yeah.
That chicken outfit, I proposed to my wife in that. And
No, you didn't.
I did,
No.
mate. Yeah, I did. I was wearing the chicken outfit. She had it. It was her.
I mean, at
30th
least she knows what she's
To
getting.
tell you the truth,
Yeah.
right, I'm not
Yeah.
remotely surprised by that.
It was her 30th birthday party, and it was
not
fancy
surprised.
dress. And I went out and bought a chicken suit because I've always wanted a chicken suit. You never know when they come in handy. Yeah, and I went down on one knee and proposed to her in a chicken suit, and she said yes.
Flippy, innit?
And that's it. You know, when people, when she's, when I do
She can't be
something daft,
surprised, can she?
That's it. I'm like, it's your fault, love. You married me.
You picked me.
Yeah. You knew what you were getting.
Ollie says his Captain Mark lost weight. Yeah, we were talking about this
Yes,
earlier
mate,
on in the
thank you.
stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you
Looking
very
fresh,
much.
mate.
Yeah, nearly 2 stone. About 1.75 stone, just over.
And it's not been that long since I've seen you either. You've
No, I
done
did
that
it
quite quick.
I did it in 2 months. I would have done it quicker, but obviously we had a week in Spain. And
Just reminds me of Airplane. Do you remember that woman on the seat in Airplane? It's like that.
oh yeah, with the exhale.
Oh, God. Lost all the weight that quick. Johan, thanks for the 31 months as well. Really appreciate you. And then that long line of people. God, snap yourself together. Just fucking different weapons as they go further along.
Yeah.
Mate, what a film, man.
They wouldn't get away with that now, would they?
No.
It
no.
would not happen. It would not happen.
That's amazing. Johan, thank you very much for the 31 months.
Cheers,
Mate.
Johan,
Really do
mate. Thanks a
appreciate
lot.
you. And Jerry, great to have you in the chat today as well. Landed at 7 p.m. back from Lake Garda. Oh, you had a great trip, mate. Sean, welcome in. Good to see you as well. Hope you're doing well. And welcome in, everybody. If you are just tuning in, a very warm welcome to the weekend stream here on Airliners Live. Great to have you all with us.
Jackie, she saw you at your worst and still said yes.
Yep, that's it. Yeah.
Like, what am I letting myself in? Derek.
Every time we go flying, and it's on the airline I work for, the cabin crew all go up to my wife. They all go up to her, and they all say, "You deserve a medal."
Medal, yeah. I say that to Hayley every time I see her as well.
Oh no, yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know why.
Blink twice if you need rescuing.
Yeah.
You've seen there's a great video doing the rounds at the moment. There's this woman and she's doing this sign. If you're in an abusive relationship, do this sign. And her husband's behind in the kitchen and he keeps doing it. She's looking around him. He keeps doing it every time she turns around.
Nice.
Milan, the destination in which this Ryanair has departed from. Hour and 45 minutes ago.
There's the birthday Vixter just come in with the pog.
Yeah.
Good of Vicky to drive all the way up here on her birthday.
Right now, arriving in from Berlin.
Scandinavian carriers on the way out as well.
Bit of smoke off that DJ on landing there, wasn't it?
Malta Air operated.
And as that Ryanair rolls out, ladies and gents, I think it's time for the first giveaway.
Hey.
Here we are. If you're a business class member or above, we're going to be giving away this awesome Concorde. To get involved for the next giveaway, just go and put your name on the members only post. And if you're not a business class member yet, get yourself signed up or get yourself upgraded from premium economy. This will be the next prize we give away, the Hawaiian. But first of all, we're going to give away this Concorde model. A huge thanks to Gemini Jets for sponsoring today's show.
Thank you so much, guys.
Absolutely awesome. Always giving us fantastic prizes to give away to our awesome community. And here we go. The winner
Good luck.
of the first prize today. Dave Thornton.
Hey, nice
Dave
one, Dave.
Thornton, 66. Get your name in the chat, mate. You've just won yourself this awesome Concorde model, mate. We can get that out to you. Thank you so much, Gemini Jets.
Well done,
UK.
Dave. Let us know you're here, Dave. Get a quick message in the live chat, and then we'll know that you're happy to receive the gift. Thank you very much, mate. Thanks everyone for getting involved.
The weather is much better, boss man. It's calmed down a lot. We've lost about 10 degrees, I think, off the temperature today, which is certainly welcome.
Yeah, not bad. Well done, Dave. Well done again, mate. Well, the rain there, traffic.
In the chat, Dave.
Tina's asking how I shifted my weight. Yeah, I didn't eat a lot of naughty stuff before. I just ate a lot of nice stuff. So I cut the portions down. Ate a lot of. I like just a load of lettuce, a load of salad cream, and a load of chopped like Spanish meats in it, a load of eggs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're still having nice food.
Still having good food, but the big one that I did, and this is what I did a few years ago when I got in trouble with my medical exam, and I've got one of my shooting bags, backpack, and I've got the wife's 5 kilo kettlebell in it, and 2 litre bottles of water, so it's got lots of weight. Where I live, it's quite hilly, so I just go walking up and down the hill. So within an hour of eating anything, lunch, dinner, whatever, I'll have a walk.
Yeah, okay.
And with the weights on my back, and yeah, it's hard work. But even if you want to shift weight, 20-minute walk within an hour of eating anything, and you'll notice a difference.
Right.
But yeah, with the weights on the back, it makes a big difference. And I mean, my daughter, she wanted to go out on a bike a couple of weeks ago, and I said, "Oh, well, we'll go." So I put my backpack on. 5.1 mile walk. She's on a bike. She's like, "Oh, that was hard work." I'm like, "I've got 20 kilos on my back." And yeah, 5.1 miles. That was I felt that one. But yeah, that's how I did it last time. Last time I shifted, it was 1.5 stone in 5 weeks, 3.5 stone in 4 months, and this one's been nearly 2 stone in 7 or 8 weeks.
That is quick. That.
Yeah.
The thing is, you've got to keep it off. If you keep it off for a year, your body resets. So your body sort of realises what your weight is, and it'll keep the weight off. I've done a fair bit of looking into this, but yeah, if you keep it off for a year, then that's your new weight. Your body's happy there, and it's not that hard. It's not, but it's just you just got to be dedicated and disciplined and stay off the pies.
What's the main thing you've cut out, Mark? What's been your bane?
Well, I've stopped eating the crew food. That's helpful.
Right.
There you are. There's the magic plane. 180 people disappeared into thin air. We like that one. Yeah, I don't eat the crew food anymore at the moment.
That's not a bad thing either.
I didn't eat a lot of crisps and chocolate anyway, but I've cut them out completely. Occasionally
okay.
a pack of crisps if they're like under 100 calories a pack. I don't drink, so I wasn't any beer to cut out. Don't drink a lot of tea and coffee. But yeah, it's just eating healthy stuff in smaller portions, because whenever I used to make a dinner, the wife's like, "You've made too much," and there's enough for a couple of days there, and I just...
Yeah. Mr. 07, thank you very much. Welcome to business class membership, mate. You'll be able to get involved in the next giveaway. And Brian, welcome back for 25 months as well. We'll give you a couple more minutes, Dave. We've not seen a message from you yet, mate.
Come on, Dave.
Dave Thornton. We'll give you until the clock says... just wait for this... for Mr. 07's membership to slide away. We'll give you till 50. We'll give you till 55, mate. We're feeling generous today.
Come on, Dave.
So, Dave Thornton, give us a shout, mate, please.
Don't miss out, lad.
Mr. Dave Thornton to the chat. That's Dave Thornton 66 to the chat, please. Thank you.
Yeah, if he's not there by 55, Captain Mark gets the 5-finger discount on it.
He does.
Goes in his bag.
Come on, Dave. Don't miss out, mate. Norwegian on the return leg to Oslo.
Helps asking when we do short hops. The turnaround's so quick. When do you get to eat and do you take your own sandwiches? I'm taking these little healthy wraps at the moment. I make myself.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean the crew food you can normally shovel it in, even on like a Manchester, Amsterdam. You can shovel in the crew food quick. I mean it's not healthy. Stuffing your food in as quick as you can. Sometimes if you might be able to manage it quickly on the turnaround on the ground if while your mate's doing the walk round. But yeah, I mean people think it's a glamorous lifestyle. It's not. It's a really unhealthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
You sat there for hours a day. You're not moving around. The crew food's awful.
Not as glamorous as everyone thinks.
No. Sometimes it's a case of just have to shovel it down as quick as you can. Or it's not the healthiest lifestyle out there.
There he is, just in time. Dave Thornton, you've got yourself a Concorde model, mate. Well done, dude.
Well done, Dave.
Drop us an email, Dave, to claim your prize there, mate.
Yep. Contact at Airline is Live, Dave. If you put that in the top of your search, fill in the information. There's a little envelope on to the bottom right of our site there.
Well done, mate.
Well done, Dave.
I didn't want to nick that Concorde anyway.
Hey, Lord Douglas, thank you very much for your Prime membership. Really appreciate you, mate. Thank you very much. And as we mentioned, chat, we do have an awesome giveaway to do later on in the stream. It's a beautiful Hawaiian A330-200. We'll be giving that away in a 1 or 200 scale later on in the show. So get yourself signed up to business class. Or if you've received a gifted membership today, then you can go and enter as well, because you will have received business class membership.
Yep. Check out the perks as well if you have received a gifted membership today. Check out the perks page. Lots of offers there as well.
Tony Crystal's got a big load of fruit and veg.
It's all grown them, I guess.
Some boy.
Yeah.
All from the allotment. Nice, mate. That's awesome. That's awesome. Bringing down a selection of the old fruit and veg.
Fruits of labour.
EasyJet then lined up next to go out to Malaga.
Yep. Cathay Pacific as well, pinging up, chaps. Another nice 350 on the move very soon. 900 series.
And let's fill the chat with waves, ladies and gents. Matt Wright says, morning, folks. It's the first time in the channel, so I thought I'd say hi.
Hey, welcome in, Matt.
A very warm welcome, Matt. Good to see you. My name's Martin, downstairs, and upstairs on the camera today we got Mr. Matt Cam Smith.
Hey.
We got Captain Mark, who's an Airbus pilot with us today.
Hello.
If you've got any questions for Mark, get them in the chat. And as that EasyJet departs from Malaga, the company traffic here has arrived in from Amsterdam. And a Ryanair for Katowice will be next to depart. No sign of the old Urini-bound ATR just yet.
No.
Keep an eye open for that. And Mark very kindly gifting a membership to the community. Thank you so much, Mark. Thank you for supporting the channel today.
Yeah, Mark, thanks everyone for dropping gifties in the chat. Thank you so much.
And Pilot Fred as well. Great to have you with us. Hope you're doing well.
Hey.
What's on the agenda this afternoon then, Smithy? If Heidi's at home today,
I'm sure she's going to have a bit of a roast on the go, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because she went out and did a bit of shopping yesterday, so yeah, I think there's a bit of a beef roast going on today, mate, you know?
good lad.
Just in time for the cool weather.
Yeah, nice one.
It's been a tough gig, you know, getting home in these hot weather, and then Heidi's cooked a big, like, something dead warm and stuff. I'm not down for all that, but
Yeah,
today's the right day.
yeah, it's definitely cooled down enough today, hasn't it?
Yep, definitely has.
I'm going to give that piece of beef a go this afternoon.
Go
I think.
for it, son. Go
Give it a
for
buzz, why not?
it.
Be rude not to, wouldn't it?
It would.
Your plans for the afternoon, Mark?
Hanging around
You
with
got
all
lots
the...
to do down here?
No, I'm just with the VIPs this afternoon,
Okay.
causing chaos and winding everyone up, nicking their phones, taking selfies, and then I've got a Sparky coming around the flat tomorrow to do an inspection on it, so I can get it
right,
rented
okay.
out.
Okay.
Hey, Isaac, the sim chat is more than welcome in the chat, mate. Don't worry about that.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we're all looking forward to the Neos, mate.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let us know if you've had a go in the 220 as well, guys. That'd be interesting to let you know. Let us know how you're handling that.
I'm looking forward to this overhead panel that they've promised you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think everyone's waiting for that, aren't
Yeah,
they?
everyone's been waiting for that.
And the new side sticks as well.
Yes. If you are new in the stream, feel free to say hello like Matty's done there, and we'd love to give you a warm welcome into the channel. We are a community channel here on Airliners Live. We're not just purely aviation. We like to have a good chat with everybody and just have a nice catch-up with all of the viewers as well. So if you just like a nice friendly atmosphere and a bit of aviation on top of the old discussion, then get yourself involved in the channel. We've very kindly welcomed 64 new members into the stream today,
Wow.
thanks
Oh,
to
that
the
is good.
community gifted memberships.
Fantastic. Thank you, everyone. Singapore on the way out. And as I said before, the Cathay Pacific 350, same model aircraft as this, is pinging up as well now on stand.
Nice.
Cross-eyed Sniper's loving the A220.
You enjoying it, mate? Are you enjoying it? It's, yeah, I must admit, it's a bit of a handful, isn't it? It's definitely a handful.
Yeah.
But you know, I'll get into it. I think there's a lot of quirks, but there's a lot of quite fun quirks
I think
with it
it's
as
like
well.
every other aircraft. It just takes you a few.
Landing it, I tell you
yeah.
what, is a handful though.
Yeah.
You seem to get the 10 call, and as soon as you get the 10 call, it's bang.
It's down.
There's just
You're
no.
like, whoa.
It's like
It's
10
weird, isn't
bang, and it's just like, whoa, hold on.
There's not much room for error there.
I don't know what's causing that, but yeah, you don't. Whereas with the Airbus, you get a 10, 5, you give it a little little nudge.
Yeah.
On that, it's just 10, boom, straight
You're
into the
down.
ground.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if that's something that'll get updated or whether it's a characteristic. I'm not sure.
Reflight
I mean,
hydro
some of
check.
them have slightly longer landing gear, don't they? But
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I don't know anyone who flies one, so I can't even ask them.
Mm.
Oh,
Okay.
actually, no. Oh, mind you. There's a lad I know he from the BMX world, funny enough. He was the chief training captain or head of training at Norse, and he was at Norwegian before, and he got headhunted to go out to Qantas to bring the 220 in. And he was in charge of bringing in the 220. It was three new types that they were bringing in, and he was the man involved in all of that. So I haven't seen it. Well, obviously he's in Australia, so obviously I haven't seen him for a while. But he might know a bit more about it. Be good if they never get them engines fixed.
Mm.
Have you tried the new working Title 707? No, I've not, Bossman. No, I've not given it a go, mate. Is it decent? I also admit, Bossman, I'm just hanging out for a really good turbo prop, man. That's kind of what I'm after. Like the old Majestic Dash 8 is on top of my list. Stealth Machine says a 72-year-old aviation lover here. Good to see. Not referring to the Mile High Club, he says. Good to have you with us, Stealth. Thank you very much for tuning in today.
Robert's asking when you take off and landing, do you steer the nose? Well, yeah, you do. You use the rudder pedals to steer it. When you've got a tiller, you've got like a little steering wheel next to the control column on the Airbus, and 7375 as well. And you steer it with that on the ground. And then when you line up on the runway, you just use the rudder pedals, and they control the nose wheel and the rudder. And Airbus does this thing where as you accelerate, the nose wheel becomes less effective as the rudder becomes more effective, and it blends and you don't feel it. The only time that the aircraft steers itself is when you're doing an automatic landing with what's called rollout. So if it's thick fog, you can't see where you're going. The aircraft will land itself. It'll keep you straight on the centre line, and it'll stop you as well. So it's very clever.
It's impressive, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Yeah, designed by the British back in the 50s on a Trident. I think the first one was at Bristol, I think. I can't remember. We did it in the low-vis video that we did for Pilot Explains a couple of years ago.
Mate, I'll buy Flemos. Flemos, you know Flemo, right? I think he's more of a United. He's more of a United fan than me.
He talks more about United than he does about Liverpool.
Every time anything happens with United, he's in the Discord just like atting me, like tagging me in all these different
He's
views.
waiting
Going,
for you. So
oh, Bruno, visibility. Bruno fell off, didn't he?
Martin now. Watch me baiting.
So, yes, United very annoyingly lost yesterday to AC Milan.
Yeah.
It seems they're incapable of holding on to a lead, but there you go.
Let's think about that hammering.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think we should have tried to win that game at all costs, really,
Yeah.
but never mind.
Certainly would have helped.
But we'll see how it translates to the first game of the season. I think in a week or so.
Aer Lingus 321 Neo inbound from Dublin.
Charlotte's asking, where do I get an Otto from? Sporty's Pilot Shop in America, and they will post it to you at great cost.
Yeah. With every cent.
Sounds like a sponsorship to me.
Yeah.
Someone was asking, is that Captain Mark stood up? No, mother, it's an inflatable. Yeah, it's Otto Pilot.
Aer Lingus just arriving in from Dublin.
Oh yeah, I must call it Aer Lingus, and not what I called it the other day. I'm getting in trouble again, do I?
Christine, thank you so much for the 5 gifted as well.
Hey, thank you,
That's
Christine.
very kind of you, Christine. Everyone who just received a membership can go and put their name on the list.
He wants a rapid exit. Yeah, this.
Oh, thanks, Angela. Angela likes my dad jokes.
Next aircraft in, nice heavy. 3:30 of Air Transat. Departed Toronto 6 hours ago, 6 hours 10 minutes. Nice butter machine about to touch down.
Got the A-team on the commentary today.
Yes.
Debbie with us from the Aviation Society.
Simon's asking, because he lives near Bristol, what's the worst weather landed departed into? Storm Dudley into here was probably the worst. Possibly Storm Dave into Newcastle. My first day at Newcastle was Storm Dave, and the wind was 52 knots. It wasn't much fun. I've had some fun and games going into Bristol over the years as well. Someone put a post up a while ago now with the XL and the XLR, whatever it is. There's a difference in the fairing behind the wing. I didn't know that, but they've changed the shape of the fairing. I don't know whether it's because they put a bigger fuel tank in or it reduces the drag or what.
You do notice that panel changed a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
There's a 3:30.
Here it is. Butter machine.
Yeah, I've had some bad weather at Bristol, Simon. It's obviously the airport was built by the RAF years ago. They went, where's a place we can teach people to land in bad weather, where the weather's always poo. Oh yeah, put it on the hill in Bristol. And then when they needed a proper airport, instead of using Filton, they used that one.
Wow.
Silky smooth touchdown from the Air Transat, arriving in from Toronto.
What a greaser.
Flight time today of 6 hours and 8 minutes.
That's not bad.
They don't even know they've landed yet.
Hey David, welcome in. Good to see you. And Beastie, welcome back for the 51 months of membership.
Hey, cheers Beastie.
Thank you so much. Really glad you're enjoying your time with us as well. Another one of our regular supporters on the channel. Thank you very much.
Lovely Ametrine Moon. Hello, darling. You all right?
Yeah, Transat rolling out the Singapore Airlines A350 lines up on 23 right behind. As Beastie, just as I said, gifts a membership to the channel.
Hey,
Thank you so much
cheers,
for that.
Beastie.
Let's get some
Thank
love
you
in the
very
chat
much.
for Beastie, guys. Even the one gifted memberships really do help the channel, so thank you very, very much for that.
Aidan Eyewitness. Hello, mate. Nice
Hey, Aidan, how you doing?
They have some quite interesting destinations in and around Europe and North Africa. So in the last week or so, that aircraft has...
Welcome in, Gene. Good to see you. Lewis Graham, good morning.
Athens, Manchester already this week, Porto, Saudi Arabia.
Judy as well, good to see you.
You also fly to places like Casablanca and Marrakech as well, so quite interesting routing.
Right, there's a load of VIPs now out there.
Tons of here.
Yeah, mate.
Plenty. Good vibe as well.
Yeah, it's always is. I'll probably change a bit when I get out there with dad jokes, but you know how it is.
Singapore. Heading back to base. One of the longest routes out of Manchester.
Oh, Simon's on about the hole in. Yeah, I've seen a photo of it. They had a problem at Bristol's runway and it broke.
So we've been on a bit of a binge watch chat.
Okay.
I know sometimes we have a bit of a chat, don't we, about decent series and stuff. On Amazon or Paramount, it's Yellowstone, about Yellowstone Ranch in Montana.
Yeah.
Now, they've done 2 prequels to Yellowstone, 1883 it's called, and 1923. So that's about how they initially got to where the Yellowstone Ranch is, and then once the Yellowstone Ranch was built in the 1923 series, it's about how they defended it and how they maintained the land and kept the legacy of the ranch, basically. And then you get to then Yellowstone, and I think after Yellowstone it's like Dutton Ranch or whatever it's called, the newer one. And I tell you what, chat, those 2 series, 1883 and 1923, incredible series, really, really enjoyed them. But I tell you what, that guy who's produced that, Taylor Sheridan, he doesn't half not give the audience a happy ending, does he? Every single, I tell you now, every possible bad ending to any encounter between two characters, he's like, go on then, we'll just kill him off and we'll kill her off.
Get
And
rid of 'em.
oh, you think they're going to live happily ever after now? We'll get rid of her as well. And oh, you think they're going to make it? Nah, it's all right. Get rid of him.
Yeah, the wife's
I said to Jen,
Killing
I said,
characters off.
is it going to be any? And the latest one, I'm not going to spoil it for anyone who's not watched it, but I was like, it would have made no change to the story whatsoever
kept
if
it
you
in it.
just let them two live the rest of their days on the ranch. It wouldn't have changed the story one bit. But he got rid of her as well.
Yeah. Was that the
I
one
was
where
like-
she got the infection after the one of them got scalped or something? I remember.
Oh no, this was something else. But I don't want to say just because
Yeah,
I don't want to
say
ruin
too
for
much,
people.
do you?
But
Yeah.
I was just thinking, mate, I cannot believe like how much this guy does just not want to give everybody a feel good ending to a program. But on the one hand, though, very very good. I don't cry at TV. But I'll tell you one, both of them series got me
got
at
you.
certain points. Like
Yeah.
it's so well made. If you really want to get stuck
drags you
into
in, doesn't
something,
it? Yeah, it drags you in.
mate, I tell you now, the ending to 1883, my days, man. Me and Jen were both stood there, just like looking at each other, like crying. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
But very, very good series. So, yeah, if you're really looking for something to get
The writing on it's incredible, isn't it? You know.
get stuck into is unbelievable, and especially in I think I enjoyed 1883 more than I did 1923. You got Sam Elliott, who I think is like an incredible actor. He's amazing. So he's in it. And,
Yeah, my wife likes him.
Yeah, really, really good.
That's another reason why I had to lose the weight, because she was watching that and Sam Elliott's in it. And she quite likes him.
Game
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, especially him in Roadhouse as well. I thought I'd better lose some weight, otherwise,
He's in Landman as well, isn't he?
he's good, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, Sam Elliott's just
Sick actor.
incredible actor.
Isaac's asking if EasyJet will end up hiring modular students in the future or stick with integrate. I'm not sure. I thought they did, but I think you have to go through a school to do the type rating. I'm fairly sure if you sign up to a certain school with a type rating, they will take you, but I don't know. I don't know. They were talking about moving everything in-house anyway, so keep an eye out for that.
Who's that, sorry?
Isaac's in the chat. Isaac on final, and he's asking whether
Isaac's on final.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's I don't know what their plans are for hiring in the future, especially with this Apollo buyout looming. But yeah, just keep your eyes out on their website and see what they say. But I can't remember what flying schools they use. I think Oxford's one of them. And if you have a look there, you might be able to get in through that way if you've already got your CPLIR, ATPLIR, whatever. In the old days, you do all your exams, get your license, and then you become an instructor for a few years, get your experience, then you go to the turboprops and you do that for a few years, and then you go on the jets and you'd work your way up through the jets. Whereas now it's, if you've got under £60,000 in the bank, you go to a flying school, and 18 months later, you're in the right-hand seat of a jet, and it's completely different these days.
Yeah. Ryanair lining up next. Aircraft heading down to 10 hours of grief.
Oh, I had a fun 10 hours of grief a couple of days ago. Dear me. The report from the cabin manager about 2 passengers, it read like War and Peace.
Oh, no.
They tried having a go at me. I was well impressed. That was great.
That's like the worst person on board.
Yeah. You can imagine how that went down.
Yeah.
It was a short conversation. Yes,
I can only imagine.
it was a short conversation about sex and travel. They'd been vaping and kicking off, and they wouldn't hand over their passports. And they gave false passport number. They were swearing at the cabin crew.
Oh, no.
And then they went and got on the bus with the passengers, and we made them bring the bus back so we could get their passports. And they're refusing to show them. I said, it's nice and simple. I went out in the end. I had enough. I said, nice and simple. You give us those numbers, or the police will come and take them off you. I said, they don't mess about down here. Anyway, they did it, and then I was doing the walk round, and they're at the bottom of the steps, and this guy starts swearing at me, what the F am I doing here? What are we doing here? So I went over and
Just
had
like
a little
ruining
chat.
people's holidays.
It's like,
It's just,
why would you intentionally go to
if
the
you're going
airport?
on holidays, that's
Yeah.
not like a positive thing, and you're like happy, like very.
Well, they
strange.
won't be flying with us for the next 5 years anyway.
Amazing. Good to
Fly
hear.
again.
Graham, thank you so much for gifting a membership, mate. Really appreciate that. Thanks for the support to the channel.
Yeah, Isaac's, he's doing his PPL at church. Yeah, mate, the cost is amazing. There's a couple of cabin crew at Manchester when I was here. We're starting to learn to fly at Barton, and you know, he was telling me the price. I mean, when I was a flying instructor, you could hire a 152 for 65 quid an hour. And I remember when it went up with, you know, it was like 125 with an instructor. Eventually, the prices went up to 85 an hour. And now, you know, on a 152, he's paying 250 quid an hour. Like,
Wow.
I can't get my head around it.
350 on the roll.
So the Pacific Airline has taken off, and
Mega departure on that Cathay Pacific, heading out to Hong Kong, rotating right in front of the RVP.
That's how I like it.
Got a TUI Dreamliner on the taxi out as well from Montego Bay.
Amazing when you think that 350, how far it's got to go, how much fuel it's going to have boiled, how heavy it is, and it's gone up really well.
Yeah. You just want to fly the 350s, don't
They're
you?
great, aren't they? Yeah,
Love
lovely.
them. Love them. Hey, Springy, how you doing, mate? Good to
Hey,
see you.
mate.
Good to see you, mate.
Oh, BTL's got his PPL skills test coming up. Good lad. He'll be fine.
Good luck with that, mate. Ryanair from Madrid.
Years ago, I can't remember how I got them, but someone gave me some phone numbers, some very well-known places, and there was a good mate of mine. I taught him to fly. He's a lovely bloke. I actually still hear from him. A bloke called Brian. He was a lovely bloke. He was coming up for his skills test, so I said we'll have a bit of fun with Brian. So I phoned him up. I said, "Here, Brian." I said, because this is like 25 years ago. So I said, got your skills test coming up, mate. I said, you're going to be fine. I said, but I'll tell you what, there's a guy called Tony, he's an examiner. I said, you give him a bell, I'll give you all the tips for the skills test. Really, Mark? Really? Oh, yeah. Just phone him, I'll give him this number. Anyway, he said to him, he phoned up, said to his business partner, Craig, he said, oh, that Mark, he said, he's a good lad, he looks after me. And I'm sitting there at the flying school, I said, just give it a minute. And suddenly the phone starts ringing, I picked it up. You lads! So anyway, he's phoned the number I've given him, and this bloke's gone, good morning, and said the name of the address. And he said, hello, mate, is Tony there, please? And the bloke said, pardon? He said, yeah, can I speak to Tony, please? He said, my name's Brian, I'm doing the PPL at Denham, and I want to know some tips about the skills test. And he said, say again? He said, yeah, I'm doing me skills test at Denham, and Tony, I want to have a chat with Tony about all the tips. Click straight to an answering machine message. Welcome to 10 Downing Street. Due to a high number of prank calls, we've installed this message. Yeah, he's phoned up asking for Tony Blair about the skills test. You can imagine how...
Give him 10 Downing
I'll give him
Street's
the
phone number.
Yeah, I used to give him Buckingham Palace, ask for Liz. I've got a mate of mine, he phoned up London Zoo asking for Mr. Sea Lions. One day I'll grow up. Today's not that day. I don't look good for you either. Simon, I'd have to do a complete conversion. Well, no, sorry, not a complete conversion course, but yeah, it would be to a point. It would be probably about 4 months, so it would be 2 or 3 weeks in a classroom pass all those exams, and then you'd have 3 weeks in a simulator, and then you do line training on the actual 350 itself. But yeah, it's so it would be a full course, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Let's nip to Lou before this Dreamliner gets out, man.
No worries, mate. Don't forget, if you are enjoying today's stream, ladies and gents, if you hit that like button for us just below the video, we'd really appreciate that.
Oh, thank you, Julie. Apparently I look brilliant and younger.
You do?
Yeah,
Looking fresh, mate.
that's it, mate.
Bit of sun and, like you say, a bit of exercise.
Not having the stress of Manchester Airport is a big help. Yeah. Some of the, I mean, my Facebook page is filled with pictures from my mates here, the crew here, E-crew. You have changes, you have scheduled changes, you know. Some of the duties as well. They've got this one, a Mahon Geneva 4 sector. I'm looking at that going, well, that's never going to work in a million years, ever. There's some horrendous ones out there now, and you're like, it's not going to work.
Stealth. Thank you very much. Let's get some love in the chat for Stealth. Joining brand new business class membership. Stealth, what you need to do, mate, go and get your name on the members only post, because if I just move me sarnies, hold on. Just coming up later on in the show, we're going to be giving this away. Thanks to Gemini Jets. This beautiful 1 of 200 scale Hawaiian 320-200 we are going to be giving away to one of our business class or above members. So get yourself involved. The way to enter is just like Stealth's done there. Sign up to business class. Head over to our post page on YouTube and just type your name on the latest members only post. Get yourself signed up, chat.
Oh, cheers, Russ. He liked my 10 Downing Street story. Excellent.
That's quite good. That's quite good.
I got. We used to have this lovely lad called Ram working behind the desk at the flying school. He was Australian, and I got in with it. And I said, "Oh, this bloke called Tony's phoned up," and he phoned up. And we were in the other room, me and the other instructor. He said, we were listening. He's like, "Good day, mate. Is Tony there?" No, and slammed the phone down on him. He was going, "You're going to get me deported."
God.
Oh, dear me. Yeah.
Next to land, Icelandair. We saw a beautiful 7.5 with Icelandair the other day.
Yes, it was lovely, wasn't it?
Mm.
Actually, we're starting to fly out to Iceland from Newcastle in the next few months. So
okay,
I'll
nice.
get to see a few again. Get to see a proper airliner.
Yes. Barry, yeah, we're having a great weekend, mate. Thank you very much. I'm very glad it's cooled down a touch, mate. That's the best thing for us, I think. What are we looking at today? It reckons, it's only 16 degrees today. But it's cooled down a lot. We've lost about 15 degrees in the last couple of days. Which, it's definitely welcome, I think. Get also on the camera. He's got to stay powered up, I'm afraid. So he might deflate, and I say, no, I'm not blowing him up. As you've seen the film, you know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm sure one of the flight deck floaties will do it. I'm not doing it.
A couple of arrivals on the way in. First of which is the Icelandair Max today. Not blessed with a 7.5 today, unfortunately.
It's not Friday, that's why.
Yeah. Jono, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Hopefully, wherever you guys are watching from, it's cooled down a bit if you're in the UK. How is it down for any of our London viewers, down south viewers? Is it cooled down a lot down there? Because I know you guys had it really hot, didn't you? Wow, TBS, what a legend, mate. 10 gifted memberships coming in from the main man at CBS. What a legend, mate. Setting off the confetti cannon on the stream. There's FOD everywhere. Thank you very much. Cheers, TBS. If you just received one of those gifted memberships, get a thank you in the chat. You got business class membership for the next month. What a legend. Thank you very, very much, mate. Mr. Matt Cam Smith has arrived back upstairs. And just in time as well for TBS. It's 10 gifted. What a legend.
Hey.
Yeah, Mike was right. Anyone who causes problem aircraft on the ground of the air should be banned permanently, yeah. There was talk of all the airlines getting together a database of dicky passengers, you know, the ones they've banned, and sharing their details. But you don't want them. You just don't want them on board. So, yes. I haven't got the patience for it anymore. Anyway, 11 years, 5 months, I don't have to do it anymore.
KLM on the taxi back out.
4-month-old.
We've also got a Junyao also pinging up along with a Virgin Atlantic 330 for Atlanta, TUI Dreamliner to Montego Bay. So some lovely departures coming up, chat.
Yeah.
Probably got time to make a quick cup of tea before they start heading out.
Yeah, and the Junyao today again in the Oriental, beautiful Oriental scheme today.
Mike saying 20 degrees today. It was 32 this time last week in Oxfordshire, so you've definitely cooled off a lot, mate, as well.
Definitely.
Lee saying it's going to feel like 27 today in Southend. It was 36 on Friday.
Bit George Michael, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Wham.
And David saying, yeah, a bit cooler here on the south coast. 23 degrees, nice.
Risa from the Ryanair. Nice touchdown right on the hump.
Yeah, arriving in from Nantes. Jerry saying, is Captain Mark retired? I don't think so.
No, mate, no.
He's dressed like he's retired. He's definitely looking like he owns the company now.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah,
this.
this is my pasta outfit. This is why I wore.
Yeah, not bolognese, by the way.
Yeah. 11 years, 4 months and 21 days. Then I retire, if I last that long.
Not that you're counting, Earl.
I've got a countdown on my phone, mate.
Stopwatch.
Here's a great question from Richard. And probably not one we've had before, Richard, so thank you very much for that. It says, Captain Mark, what's the biggest change in aircraft technology that you've enjoyed seeing throughout your career?
That is a good one, isn't it?
That's a great question.
Do you know, it's funny because the flight deck in the 320 is almost identical to the first one that rolled off the production line in the 80s. We've got slightly bigger screens and whatever, but the guys coming through the training now, they're on the DA42 or 62 or whatever, and they've got these big Garmin 1000 screens, they've got all this fancy kit, and they've got a lot more kit on that than we've got in this Airbus. You know, they're getting off this super duper, does everything for you, you know, it's amazing. Then they're coming at this thing that was designed in the 80s. You know, the processors were you can buy them on eBay that we've got in the FMGCs. I can't remember the names off the top of my head, but I did look them up on eBay. And, you know, you're sort of sitting there looking around going, what's this? You know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the RMP thing is really being pushed at the moment. The VORs and NDBs are all being taken out, and I think they want to get rid of ILSs, but I'm a little bit wary. I always manually tune all my nav aids because if the beacons go off, sorry, if the RMP, you know, if someone spoofs you or jams you like happens over in Egypt and Turkey quite a lot, you know, you've got problems and you're relying on it fully. But yeah, the RMP makes life a lot easier rather than trying to, you know, the way you can do a fully managed, essentially the aircraft will fly a non-precision approach like an ILS. Whereas in the old days on the 7.5, you didn't have GPS. So it was all done in heading, you didn't have track, so you'd have to adjust for the wind. You'd have to use vertical speed for the vertical path. You'd have to get your mate calling out height checks. At 8 miles we should be. I mean, we did the video in the sim, didn't we, of non-precision approaches. And even afterwards, Mike was like, I was working quite hard there, you know, I wasn't even flying it. And it is, it's a, you know, it's a...
Very in-depth, huh?
Yeah, it's a dual crew, you know, thing, whereas now the RMP, or even an overlay, if you've got a VOR, you can fly it, whereas you keep the autopilot in, it will fly the vertical and lateral profile for you. So that's a really nice touch. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we haven't. You look at the 350 flight deck, and that's pretty impressive. Yeah. The newer models, we've got this runway overrun protection stuff called ROROPS. It's quite good, unless you're going into a short runway, because sometimes it'll shout at you. That's quite a good thing. There's all these new things they're working on all the time, but. You know, I mean, personally, I'd like the 350 flight deck in the 320, but they were thinking about it before COVID.
They were thinking of redoing the flight deck.
Yeah, well, Airbus have said now, someone from Airbus has come out and said, look, you know, we can't build these planes quick enough. There's no way we're going to spend, you know, millions and millions of dollars refitting a flight deck on a plane that's selling really well. Yeah. You know, when people stop buying it, then all right, we'll have a look at updating it. But
Stuttgart livery on the Sun Express. Looks nice and smart, this one. And I've got a couple of thank yous as well as Cheryl joins Premium Economy membership. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, Cheryl. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Cheryl.
And Curtis as well with the 79 pence donation. Thank you very, very much, Curtis, for that.
Thanks, Curtis.
Really appreciate you, mate. I see a bit of a special here on the Sun Express.
Get this log DVR over on the old Fleet log, the in-house created. Get this logged, ladies and gents.
Get it logged.
And lining up next to go to your Dreamliner out to Montego Bay. Having a quick look at the Junyao as well. Whoa, that's a click and a half. That's what you want. You click on the Junyao Oriental Ruby.
Oh, yes.
Go on then.
That's what you want.
Must be a Smithy show, isn't it? Every time this guy's on the camera, you know what I mean?
Sorry, guys.
Looking after us, aren't you? You know what? Should we send Andy on multicam, do you reckon?
Special vacates to a Dreamliner on the roll.
So quiet, these Dreamliners
Yeah.
Kathleen Turner saying, how do you feel on your very first flight with passengers on board? Are you apprehensive and pleased when you land it? Yeah, it was, I can't remember how long ago it was. It was on the 757.
Remember where you went, Mark?
Yeah, Sharm el Sheikh.
Mate, your first flight
Well,
was
that's
a
a
7.5
5.5-hour flight on a 7.5. Magic.
Yeah, it was, you always have a safety pilot. Mate of mine was a guy called Rob. Still hear from him today. He's a really good mate of mine. We always have a good laugh. And yeah, the captain was a guy called Chris Salmon. He's at Jet 2 now. He's a really good lad. And do you know what? It's down the trainer makes a big difference. He just calmed you down and he made you feel so, you know, so calm and relaxed. And we just had a really nice day out. It was just lovely. But yeah, all the way to Sharm el Sheikh and back. And you just came in. You're nervous, you know. You're nervous. You want to do a good job. You don't want to hammer it in, and you know, do everything right. But yeah, I mean, I can't remember how long ago that was now.
How old was you, Mark?
I can't remember, mate. It
Really?
was. I did have it in my notes. I'm just having a quick look to see if I can find it because I did have. Oh, I did write down sort of dates and hours and all of that when I first flew it. I can't. Oh, here we go. 757, the first flight. It was the 5th of the 5th, 2005. 21 years ago to Sharm el Sheikh.
Okay.
And my last flight in the 75 was the 29th of the 2nd, 2008.
I think you're right, though. Training and the person looking after you
That's
does
an important thing, yeah.
make a difference. Because
Yeah.
I know when I was just doing my usual driving test, the first instructor I had just wasn't great at all, and I really wasn't confident about going for my test. And I was like, oh, I don't really think I'm ready to go for the test. And then a mate of mine passed first time
With another instructor.
with this instructor, this lady. And I said, you know what, I'm going to swap over to her. And then I passed first time. And then you go and look at her previous students, and a lot of them pass first time as well.
Wow, okay.
And it kind of just all does come down to if you get someone decent,
Yeah.
you're just going to be.
There's a good friend of mine. He's a trainer he's at Newcastle now. He's godfather to my youngest. He runs a church up in Exmouth. He used to do bike shows for him as BMX and a lot. He's a lovely bloke, and I think he's probably the best trainer they've got. And I remember doing a line check years and years and years ago with him, and we were walking back the car, and the captain turned around. He said, "You know what?" He said, "Graham's so nice. If you do something wrong, he explains it in such a nice way. You feel like you've done it right."
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're probably more likely to remember it as well. Aren't you, at that point?
Yeah.
There was a question earlier on. Sorry, it's gone off my screen now, but it did just say, "Did you prefer the 7.5?"
I did, yeah, immensely. Yeah, I couldn't believe that when I got I didn't like the 7.3, and the Airbus is all right. You know, it's all right, but I love the 7.5. Joe was asking how Fezzer is. Yeah, I saw him last week, a couple of days ago. I saw him. He's doing all right. He's bought a new car. He seems to be living the dream. He's in good form. It's nice to see him. Have a catch up. Feed him some sweets because he's wasting away. Bless him.
Logan Air arriving in from Inverness. Just a 50-minute flight on this one.
That ATR hasn't come out again, so I've got a feeling that wasn't the gear pin.
Yeah.
Yes, it would have been out quite quick if it was,
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, splash and dash, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and sad news that Logan are bringing an end to the Exeter and Southampton routes, I think.
Are they?
Yeah.
So,
They only reintroduced them start this year, late last year.
Short bit airlines. My wife likes that colour scheme.
Do you reckon that's like flying a bit of a biz jet? That aircraft?
Well, yeah, they do use them for biz jets,
Because
don't they? Yeah.
it is. It's like, is it a 2-1 or
I
config?
think so, yeah.
And
Yeah, 2-1, I think.
Yeah, I know a couple of lads who've flown them. He was saying that the ones they had, I can't remember who actually he flew for now, but the ones they had didn't have auto thrust.
Oh,
It was all
interesting.
manual thrust. It was an option, and the airline just went, "Nah, not paying
Don't
for that.
need it.
Move
Okay.
your arms."
I mean, on a 50-minute sector. I suppose. I mean, I flew all the way to Milan in the sim, all no auto thrust. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Benny Jet about to touch down. This aircraft's just positioning up from London Heathrow. Short 35-minute hop.
Could have brought one of our VIPs up yesterday. She came up on BA. She could have had a plane to herself, but
Yeah.
it's a nice looking bit of kit, that, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just
Oh,
thinking the profile on these 350s, mate. They
Yeah.
just look so sleek, don't they?
With that Virgin scheme as well, they just look perfect.
Someone did a mock-up the other day of the Landor scheme on a 350, on a 380 and a 350, and I looked at it and just thought, yeah, they need to do that.
They need
Honestly,
to get that
yeah, I've
doing,
said
yeah,
it
get it
loads
close.
of
Yeah,
times.
they need to do that.
Landor, I think. Can you imagine if that was just the default scheme
Oh,
for
mate, yeah.
BA? That would just look incredible.
That's the dark blue one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That on a 350.
yeah.
Hey, Jermaine, good morning, welcome in. Virgin Atlantic then positioning in from London Heathrow, just rolling out.
Company traffic on the taxi as well. Miss England on the way out to Atlanta. To our left.
I don't know why with them newer Airbuses, but that auto brake off call,
Brake to vacate.
mate, that's got some. You don't like it.
I hate
I
it.
think that has got aura, mate. That the sound of it's just like, "Why, yeah, it's proper playing this.
Yeah.
So what I do is I land, I don't knock the auto brakes off. I wait till it gets below 32 knots and then gently squeeze.
Yeah.
And it doesn't shout at me. It just drives me up the wall.
slow.
I love it. I don't know why I
Yeah.
really like it so much.
He's shouting
Yeah,
at.
so much. I did it the other day in Newcastle. You make the first turn. If you get it right, when we flap through in my speed increment, it'll come off perfectly. Did it at Lisbon the other day. I'd walk very low because it's such a long runway. Just let it get below 32 knots. A very gentle squeeze. You don't even feel the brakes disconnect. I went, oh, it didn't shout at me. How nice, you know.
That's mega.
Beautiful, Jianyao. Spooling up. Heading back to base, back to Shanghai. This aircraft's got a thorough journey ahead. 4,970 miles. One of the beautiful aircrafts you'll see today.
Auto brake off. Hey, when that 220 come out, I'm not ashamed to say, I just drove around Manchester Airport revving it for about half an hour.
Oh, did you wookie
Certain
it?
throttle
Yeah,
point.
it's all different angles.
Does it wookie?
It wookies really well. And what's interesting is that if you turn the bleeds off,
Yeah.
the engine RPM drops a little bit lower,
Okay.
and it does a really long wookie. It like
Okay.
elongates it quite a lot.
Playing, haven't you?
Which is quite fun.
Poor Jen.
I can't remember who told me that.
Poor
Someone
Poor
told me
Jen.
that.
Loz was asking, do I have a bucket of list of aircraft still to have a go on? Not really. I'd like to have a go in the 350 sim. I'd like to have a go in the 380 sim.
I always
just
remember you
have a
saying
look.
you'd love to go in the 350. mark.
Yeah.
Won't be as many buttons to press.
No. I mean, to actually go on, I don't care. As long as it takes me to Spain and I go to a little Spanish village and speak Spanish and eat proper Spanish food and be
Yeah.
away from tourists, I'd be quite happy. I'm not fussed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like, seem to like me little trips to Spain and get away from the touristy areas. It's nice.
Are you cooking the beef later? I'm not sure, to be honest. I think I'll probably just sizzle it and then put it in the oven, I think. Probably the plan.
Today's,
EC30 be next, Matt. And the North Streamliner pinging up as well, along with another 2 Dreamliner for Kanku.
I'm just checking out the 380. It's running a little bit late today, around half an hour, so it's not due well 12:50 today.
Okie dokie.
For that we do have the Saudi, which is arriving in 45 minutes in the standard scheme though today. We also have a Hui Dreamliner in from Mahon. Virgin Atlantic lining up next.
Oh, Martin's opened the door. We're getting a breeze in here. Oh, it's lovely.
All right, that.
Oh, yeah. Cool, it is nice.
Flight 109 lining up.
Hopefully we'll get the old buzzsaw sound off the engines on this one when the old tips of the blades go transonic. That'd be good.
Yes.
Oh, proper. Oh, and Leroy's just put 5 gifties in. Hello, mate.
Hey, nice one, Leroy.
Thanks,
Thank you very much, mate.
Good on you, Lee.
Appreciate that.
Hope you're all right, fella.
Here's little Lee.
Top man.
Mega, thank you, mate. It goes the Virgin Atlantic. Blasting out.
Proper bit of kit, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Proper bit of kit. Hello, Lee. Good to see you, mate.
I probably wouldn't VIP wave today. It's very busy at the park here at the minute,
Yeah,
so
it's very busy.
we just try and not get other members of the public on. Lee, thank you very much, mate, for the 5 gifted memberships. Really appreciate you, mate. Hope you're doing well.
Got 12. Laurie's just put up 12 gifties to get the 100.
Oh, it's been a while since we had 100 on the show, isn't it?
Oh, come on.
Crazy.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Absolute legends.
That Ryanair from Terminal 3 pushing back for Palma de Mallorca. Another nice destination. Are you staying for the 380 arrival? I think we usually do, don't we? What's it saying? 1 hour.
Yeah, about an hour.
It's actually 1 hour 7, isn't it? Running really late today.
I like Palma's nice. We went there early this year just for a couple of days. We went out to stayed in a place called Soyer up on the top of the island. There's a little bay in the top of the island. It's absolutely stunning. You get on this old train in the city, in Palma City. It's like this old ancient train. It's like 100 years old and takes you up and it's got like a 15-mile tunnel through, through the mountains to get to this place. It was absolutely gorgeous. And then we had a night near the airport, and Dopey here booked it because I thought, well, make sure we make the flight. I'll have a place we can have a night, night in a hotel down the beach near the airport. And Dopey put it so close to the airport. The only way to get the airport was to get a bus back into the city and back out again. So I just got a Mallorca cab in the end. But we got in the hotel and dumped everything off and went to walk down the beach. And Littleton just goes, "Oh no, I've just seen something." And I looked around. I'm like, "Oh no!" And like there's like a topless beach. I'm like, "Oh, okay, so let's go over here." Barry's asking if my jokes will backfired on me. Sometimes, I try and pick my audience a little bit. But yeah, when I was doing the old Bushman pranks, I was dressed up as a bush scaring people years ago. I had my own YouTube channel doing it. I only ever had 2 really bad reactions, and one of them I felt really bad about. Really bad. This woman just didn't like it at all. One sort of had a go, so I put it on the channel because I thought it was quite funny. But you get called names occasionally, but generally most people find it absolutely hilarious. But yeah,
this is the guy you're trusting to fly around Europe.
I know, it's
this is
crazy, isn't it?
Yes.
There's a £60 million plane. Off you go. Alistair's asking, what's the heaviest? Fuel weight, passenger weight, baggage weight? Depends on the size of the plane, how many people you've got, and where you're going. So on a 320, you're looking.
Of course, your luggage is determined by your packs.
That's it. Yeah. I mean, if you're going to somewhere like Sharm el Sheikh, then you've got 4 ton of bags. If you're going to Belfast, you've got like 150 kilos of bags. Airbus burns 2 tons an hour. So as a ballpark figure, it's going to burn 2 tons to the top of climb, and then 2 tons an hour after that. The duty-free and water and food weight, that's all considered into the weight of the aircraft. So you have your dry operating weight, your empty aircraft with, the catering, the all-day bar on, and the crew. And then you have your zero fuel weight, so that's the plane with no fuel on. So that's the weight of the aircraft with everything on it, and then all the passengers and the bags. And then you have your max ramp weight, max taxi weight, max takeoff weight, and yeah, it just depends on how far you're going and how many bags on board. But when you have the holiday flights where everyone gets 25 kilos a bag, you're carrying tons of bags, and it can affect the performance dramatically.
Hey, Colin and Dawn, thank you very much for putting a gifted membership into the stream.
Thanks a lot, helping us get towards that 100. Thank you very much.
Yay! Oh, I hope
Ryanair landing in from Dublin.
That's the biggest city in Ireland, that is. It keeps doubling and doubling in size. I tell them that on the PA. The other one I like doing, if I fly over the Pyrenees, I'll tell the passengers, we're flying over the Pyrenees. If you look out to the left-hand side, you'll see the Pyrenees. If you look out to the right-hand side, you'll see the Pyrenees. And if you look down in front of you, you'll see a pair of knees.
Yeah, that's, I was waiting for that. Don't mind that one, that's all right.
There was an old captain at Manchester. He was the one who I first hit. Knew they were telling me that he'd done it. He's no longer with us, unfortunately. I can't remember his name. But yeah, when I heard that, they said, "Oh, that's what he used to say." I'm like, "Right, I'm doing that."
That's a good one.
We'll
give you that one.
I'm having that. That's keep it going.
A few Ryanairs to get out. First of which to Girona. And Ryanair to Palma has been pushed back and is beginning its taxi. As Mike returns for 22 months of business class membership. Thank you very much, Mike. Welcome back.
Nice one, Mike. Thank you.
Oh, Maggie.
Ben's asking if you ever do long haul flights. I've always said to you, do you ever fancy it? But
yeah, I mean, the longest I did was 8.5 hours on the 7.5 from Djibouti to Paris. But some of the, short haul, you can do longer days than that, because we used to do like Hurghada and back in a day, Cape Verde and back in a day. So I don't, I'm too old now. I'm looking towards retiring, in 10 years or whatever. I don't. But the problem is with long flights, it depends who you sit next to. If you're sitting next to someone who's got a bit of bounce, it flies by. And if you're sitting next to someone who's got absolutely zero patter, it's a long day out.
Yeah.
I was watching a video on YouTube of a captain who was talking about the not debunking it, but just saying if you're thinking of becoming a pilot commercially, these are the things that I wish I knew before I started. And one of the things he was talking about was how in his airline, even though he's been there for 10 years, he said he's very rarely flown with the same person.
Oh,
And what he was saying was that it gets really difficult to kind of like make relationships or meaningful relationships in work. And he said it can be a blessing, but it can also be a struggle, because you can have a really bad day with somebody who's just not talking, or they're grumpy,
like
or whatever.
Someone who's got a bit of patter.
And you think, oh, that's good
in.
because I don't have to fly with them again. But he says sometimes you'll really get on with somebody, and that's good for the safety of the passengers, and it's good for your work morale.
Yeah.
But then after that, well, there's no point really trying to keep in touch, because I'm probably not going to fly with them again in the next 10 years. And that's that must be a bit irritating, because I think when you're in work, you do make good sort of working relationships with people, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing with Manchester. We had 28 aircraft here, so you would, you would normally fly with people again, but you might not see them for a long time. And you can have good pat. You see the cabin crew from time. You sort of like it goes in. Sort of like you see this person for a while, and then you don't see them for a bit, and then you see them again. But yeah, I mean, at Newcastle, obviously, there's not many aircraft, so you get to see the same people quite a lot. Yeah. Top Gun Tel's asking, how do you calculate baggage weight? Well, they use either average weights, depending on if it's a domestic or an intercontinental flight. It used to be 13 and 15, and I remember on Africa flights they upped them to 25. Or they'll just weigh all the bags. With all the computers now, as they go in, they're actually, they use the actual baggage weight. Yeah.
I was going to say, when you drop your bags off, they put it on the scales, don't you? Think that would just tie in with everything.
I'll tell you what, the old ramp rats, they're very good. I remember being here. The DHL guys here are brilliant, really good. And one of them come up, and he had these 2 bags at the front. And he said, those 2 bags, he said, they're tagged at 12, 13 kilos. He said, they're in the 20s. I said, are they now? He said, yeah. He said, I just tried moving them. He said, and I know straight away.
Instantaneously.
You're doing it that long, you can just tell. Yeah,
that's what you want. Henna, I haven't been on my bike for a while, but I've still got it, and I can still do it. So yeah, I will still be riding.
Still as supple.
Yeah, I can still do all my tricks, or most of them anyway, and
The only difference is the bones aren't as spongy as they used to be.
Yeah, I know. I mean, when you fall off and hurt, the little young'uns, when you were young, you just fall off and bounce. But now, I fall off my bike and Australia moves half a foot.
Hey, not anymore, mate.
Not anymore. Yeah. I did a bike show for the youth at our church. Well, it's 2 years ago now, and I hadn't ridden the bike in 2 years, and I was still doing my tricks. I'd put my feet down on the odd trick, but I was still riding well. I did one where I sort of walk up the door of the office, and the pastor's like, why's his footprints on the door? I don't know, mate. I don't know how they got there. I don't know, mate. Then someone showed him the picture of me walking up the door on my bike, and he's like,
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Norse Mumbai has been pushed back. Another nice departure coming up. TUI Dreamliner to Cancun, second to depart. Behind a Ryanair.
Yes, Jackie BMX, mate. We used to be British champion in the 90s.
Sorry, chat. Just lost the pictures. Smithy
just sorting the HDMI out a bit. Second.
Couple of quick adjustments. We're very warm welcoming if you are maybe just tuning in, or you've not said hello in the chat this morning. If you're a new viewer, we'd love to welcome you in. Feel free to get a message in the chat. We'll give you a quick shout out as well.
Logan Air next touchdown, and then we have one of the Emerald Airlines operated ATRs touching down. Might try and sneak this Ryanair out in between those.
And a Super 111's asking, how does a 20 kilo bag get tagged at 13? Well, there is a way of making scales under read.
Let's not advertise that.
Not going to advertise that, but certain people know how to fiddle it. And that's exactly what they did, the cheeky little scamps.
And to put that into context, that is very dangerous as well.
It's dangerous,
It might seem like, I'm just trying to save a few
Imagine
quid.
If everyone done it.
Well, this is the thing, like, you're trying to avoid a charge maybe or something like that. Yeah. But the weight and balance and centre of gravity of an aircraft is so important.
Yeah.
If you're messing around to try and save 10 quid or something, it can genuinely be really dangerous, can't it?
And if we find out, you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Logan Air arrives. Scandinavian about to taxi past, and we also have the Lufthansa on the taxi. Moment. Yeah, just going to sneak this Ryanair out before this ATR arrives in from Dublin. And then we have the Turkish 73 MAX 9 today.
Yeah, Henry, as we mentioned, mate, we don't want to advertise that, please, in the chat. Thank you.
Very dark behind that Ryanair.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's starting to cloud over a touch. The 3 Dreamliner will be next out. There is an arriving ATR in from Dublin first. Scolvy asking if any of us are certified to fly. We have got an Airbus Captain Mark, with us today.
There's two down there. There's two qualified.
Yeah, there is two. Yeah, we got a Captain Mark and we've got Otto, but
a nice touchdown from the ATR. That really nice. And as Mike mentioned, 2 Dreamliner landing up next. Just feathering these props now to bring the aircraft to a steady pace to vacate on the rapid exit.
hey, nice one, Steve. Worked at Liverpool. Yeah, I think you guys, man, you're out in all weathers.
Yeah.
Fair play to you, man. That must be I know you said you enjoyed it, but it definitely must be a tough job, that.
Especially like saying a winter and stuff, mate.
Hey, Scolvy, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships, mate. What a legend.
Hey, nice one, mate. Thanks, Colby.
Really, really appreciate that.
And this aircraft should move over to a single engine taxi.
And chat will be drawing the next giveaway very, very soon. So this is your last chance to get involved with our business class membership, as we'll be giving away the Hawaiian A330-200.
Oh, yes.
Courtesy of today's sponsor, Gemini Jets UK. So if you want to sign up for business class membership or above, or if you're premium economy and you want to upgrade, you got about 10 minutes or so to do that before we draw the next giveaway.
Get involved, guys.
The 2 Dreamliner starting the over 9-hour flight, just under 5,000 miles to Cancun. Decent trip for the passengers there.
And Mr. Rocky Samba with 10 gifted memberships back to the community. Nice one, Rocky.
What a legend, mate. Thank you very, very much. Wow. Thank you, guys. This
Sorted
support.
himself out with a gifty earlier, and now
He
he's
did.
sorted 10 other viewers out with a membership. Thank you so much, Rocky. If you have received one of those, make sure you show your appreciation to the main man.
The support today has been incredible.
Outstanding.
Thank you, guys.
How far away? We can't be away from the 100 now. Might have passed it.
Sure, probably past it, I think. But Scottish Linda, wow, as well, with a £20 donation on the Ko-fi page.
Wow.
What a legend. There's so much support coming into the stream today. Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Absolutely immense support. As
Oh,
Mr. Posh
Posh
Martin with a
Martin.
5 gifted on the Twitch channel as well.
Thank
You
you,
guys
everyone.
going crazy today. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, everybody. Have we at 100 yet? It will take a moment to update, I think, mate, for me. But
Can't be far
yes,
off now.
102.
Wow.
102. Thank you
you
very,
so
very
much, everyone. Thank you.
Absolutely amazing. There's Loops as well, gifts a membership to the community. Thank you very, very much,
Hey,
Loops.
cheers, Loopy.
Thanks for all you
Amazing
do to
support,
the channel,
everybody,
mate.
today. Thank you so much for the good vibes. Thanks a lot.
It's been a great show, hasn't it? Been
Really
good.
helps keep us going, these supports, so thank you.
Yeah, it's been epic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really good. Really good.
I'll have to come back again.
ITA flying on behalf of EasyJets is number 2 to touchdown, just getting itself established now. Nice aircraft.
The arriving A380 is still 50 minutes away, chat. It's quite a way away still for us.
He needs to get his foot down, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's running behind schedule slightly.
What's
Sure, we'll
your
make it back up.
thoughts on that, Smithy? I know I'm conscious, obviously, you've got a weekend with Heidi, mate. I don't want to keep you.
Hey, I'm not fussed. I'll do whatever. I'll do whatever.
We do have the Saudia, which is about half an hour away, in from Jeddah. Which,
I'm easy, me, mate. I'll do whatever you want.
Mind you, I mean, this is saying 47 minutes for 380. If they get the snatch off of, the shortcut, that'll knock 10 minutes off of that.
Yeah, straight away.
Yeah.
Next ATR, making it via the rapid exit as well, as you'd expect.
His gear went up.
Yeah.
Reese is asking, quickest turnaround at airport, what's your favourite route? Quickest turnaround, we used to do 25-minute turns. That was quick. 25-minute turns is pretty busy. Favourite route? I don't really know. I like long 2 flights, like there and backs, like Antalia's, Dalaman, stuff like that, as long as they're on a late. What I don't like are 4-sector days. We do 4 flights. They drive me up the wall.
Yeah.
I can't stand them. I absolutely hate them with a passion. I've got one next week. I've got to do Prague and back, and then Paris and back. I like.
So do you reckon that's come with years of flying? Because I would have thought most new pilots would like to do lots of takeoffs and landings, doesn't it?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, when you get old and grumpy like me, I just like, don't like. Yeah, I mean, the thing is as well, you're signing for that aircraft. So if I'm doing 2 flights, fair enough. But if I'm doing 4 flights, that's twice the risk, twice the things I've got to deal with for no extra money. So I'm like, no, I don't care.
Yeah.
Tony Gavin's asking, best way to deal with turbulence, flying fear. Right. Mods, could you stick the Fear of Flying video link, the first one, in the chat, please? So Tony, one of our wonderful moderators is going to put a link into a YouTube video. Now, we've done 3 Fear of Flying videos, yep. The first one's got over 2.5 million views. People come up and say, "Oh, I've watched your video." It's even been in the newspapers because they stole it. We've also done one with the ledge.
Well, actually, technically, they ended up paying for it. But,
Yeah.
not in the first place.
We also did one. Can a passenger land a plane with the legendary Matt Ledge upstairs? And we got our wonderful mod Sunny and Henry from Canada all had a go at could I talk them down while sitting in a separate room with a radio off Amazon. And well, that's got over 1 million views. You'll have to watch that to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, have a watch of these. Have a watch of the Fear of Flying ones, mate, because
Brilliant.
a lot of people seem to think they really help.
Yeah, the one with all the noises is my favourite one of those. It's discussing all the noises of the
Oh,
aircraft
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. It does
Oh, yeah, yeah,
alleviate
yeah.
a lot of people's fears, that, actually, you know.
Yep.
All the weird noises they hear and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Doug, thank you very much gifting a membership to the community, mate. Really appreciate that. Going to Mr. Posh Martin. There you go. Enjoy that gifted membership. Thank you very, very much.
Ben's asking how realistic's the simulator. They're pretty good. They're of a standard now where the good ones where you can learn, do your flying in the simulator, and then your next actual landing on, once you've done your base training, is actually on the jet with people. And if you've got, when I converted to the Airbus, I had enough jet hours where I didn't even have to do base training. It was just your first flights with passengers.
Nice.
The visuals out the window are pretty bad. They're nothing like the one in the airliner's line office is far, far better. But it doesn't handle quite the same, but it's pretty close. Landings is a bit more, it's not quite the same because you can't really see, that well with it. Because the visuals aren't good and they don't really wrap you around. But they wobble around. They're quite immersive, and they're pretty good.
Do you need this other camera up there, Matt?
No, it should be right, mate. It's just the lead.
You sure?
Yeah, it should be okay.
And he's asking, is there most efficient speed for fuel, and can you put your foot down as flight delayed? You need position to go faster. Yeah, you have a thing in the flight management computer called a cost index. So the lower the number, the longer it'll take, but the less fuel it'll burn. The higher number, the quicker it'll take, the more fuel it'll burn. So if you're mega delayed, the airline may ask you to fly at a higher number and a higher speed. The problem is you will burn more fuel. Now, my friend Graham, the trainer, Little's godfather, told me the other day there's a new flight efficiency handbook coming out. But if you're supposed to fly at Mach decimal 7.7 and you decide to fly at Mach decimal 7.9, every 9 minutes you lose the profit from one seat. Just that little bit faster.
That's crazy, isn't
yeah.
That is mad when
That's
you think
one
about that.
seat's worth of profit gone every 9 minutes. Apparently a flap 3, I think, is 4 seats profit now.
Wow.
A flap 3 landing.
It just
will
shows
save.
the margins they're working with.
It's very tight. It's very tight. They make about somewhere between 5 and 7 quid per seat profit. That's it.
Crazy, that, isn't it?
Yeah. But that's the idea. You fill it up and you do lots and lots of flights with lots and lots of people, and that's lots and lots of 5 quids. But yeah, it's quite interesting, when every airline's got these people who will fly faster every single day for some unknown reason. I don't know. I know someone asked earlier, is there limits to flight time limitations? And there is. We did a video on that. It's on the one channel somewhere. But yeah, if you're flying faster, then you can do more. If you fly the speed they want you to fly, then you're going to hit your 900 hours earlier. I've never understood it.
EasyJet to Paris, followed by company traffic to Munich, and then the Mumbai-bound Dreamliner will be departing number 3.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it, Aidan, about the fuel consumption. Shame I haven't got my iPad, because I could actually give you more numbers about, like a single engine taxi saves 17 kilos or something of fuel and X amount of CO2. And yeah, it's quite interesting.
Here's the arriving Dreamliner from where else? Mahon.
Mahon.
Tell you what, this Brownie wished he was coming back on that, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Bet Brownie wishes he was staying out there longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No postcard Brownie.
Never sends a postie card, does it?
Nah,
Never.
no postie card.
Fair play to him though. Whenever he goes to Spain, he does usually bring me back some Spanish herbs and spices to put
cool.
through, which always gratefully received.
I brought back some, what's it, Chiratora sausage from Alicante. I saw this video, I was looking at where to go in Alicante Old Town. There's this big market, and downstairs there's a place called Barra Central. And this guy called Jorge runs it, and I said, we've got to go there. And I had a beer for once, and the wife had something, the kids had something. They do these little Chiratora sausages on cocktail sticks.
Oh, nice.
And it's like chorizo, but it's skinnier and softer, and it was just lovely. And they do this pork belly, but he cooks the, it's slow cooked for hours, and then he just crisps the top up with a blowtorch.
Wow.
And when I saw that on the video, I said to the wife, I want that. And we went there. It was just out of this world.
Just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Alan's asking, can an jet aeroplane glide? And if so, how far can it fly? Yeah, they do. Because
Glide
when
very
you
well.
yeah, they glide very well. When you do your descent, the engines come back to idle, and you're effectively gliding. The idea is you want to glide as far as possible because it saves fuel. For a normal descent, you use your 3 times table. So if you're at 33,000 feet, 33 times 9, 99 miles, plus 10 to slow down, 109 miles. Obviously, if you had no engines, it would be less because you'd get the drag off the engines. But yeah, they do glide quite well.
A lot of the descent is at idle, isn't it? Obviously, it's pretty much as low as power setting as they can get.
Yeah. Flemos is asking about the Pratt & Whitney engines longer start. Yeah, the Leaps, they motor for a minute. They'll just dry crank, turn themselves for a minute to stabilise the temperatures. Whereas the Pratt & Whitneys, the geared turbofans, they do more. I mean, where they first got them, it was taking 6 minutes to start each engine, and Qatar just, in the end, stopped deliveries. They just went, no, not interested.
Yeah, we're not
The
having that.
220 with the geared turbofans, they can motor for a long time.
They're more delicate, these new engines, and the problem is one of the reasons why they're having problems with the 1000 is that the technology has moved on faster than the materials can keep up.
And that's to lower the core temps of the engine, isn't it? The
motoring.
The motoring.
You've got the different metals, and they all heat up and contract at different speeds. What it does is, as it's motoring, it's just blowing cold air over, so it just drops the temperatures of everything, and hopefully, you don't get turbine
expansion.
Does it expel some gases and stuff?
Yeah, I mean that goes out fairly quick, but yeah, you don't want the shafts bending or anything like that, because that would be terrible having a bent shaft.
Makes them more malleable.
Yeah, I mean, the CFMs like on that 7.3, they're same on the old Airbuses. They had trouble with them. You look at Kegworth, they had trouble with them when they first came out, but now they're pretty bulletproof. And but the Neo engines, you've got I think they're a little bit more delicate, but they are good. They don't burn a lot of fuel. They're very quiet. The bean counters love them.
I mean, you were telling me at one point the difference on the flights between the 7.5 and the Neo that you're flying now is just astronomically different.
Yeah. I mean, I found 2 old flight plans, Murcia, or Gatwick to Murcia. Murcia, should say it proper. The 7.5 does it in 1 hour 55. The 321 Neo does it in 2:15. The 321 Neo burns 5.1 tons of fuel, where the 7.5 would burn 7. So it's a ton an hour more. I found a Sharm el Sheikh one. It's not quite accurate, Sharm el Sheikh to Gatwick. It's not quite accurate because the winds weren't quite the same and the loads weren't quite the same. But the 321 Neo from Sharm to Gatwick burns 12.8 tonnes, where the 7.5 burns 20.8 tonnes. You're looking at a 5.5 hour flight, 8 tonnes more fuel. So say the first officer, when the 7.5 come out, everyone's like, wow, this is amazing. It burns so little fuel, because they're used to DC-8, 707s, 727s, Tridents, back 111s, and they're looking at this 7.5, and it was so fuel efficient. So in 30 years' time, when the new generation comes out, the Neos will be like, whoa, it's burning far too much fuel, that thing.
It's mental, isn't it?
Crazy, isn't it?
Makes you wonder how quiet everything's going to get as well.
Yeah, I mean, I used to go, there used to be, it still is, there's a lovely little Italian restaurant called Little Bettina. It's in Poyle, Datchet, off the end of Heathrow's runway. And I used to take girls I was going out with there, for a date. You'd sit in the back garden, you'd have your Italian meal, and you'd get, 747, 1, 2, 3s, 4s going over, TriStars, DC-10s, MD-11s, Concorde, coming over. And in the evening, a lot of it was Safari stuff, so it was heavily loaded, and the noise was amazing. It was really good. Graham's asking, is it true that higher plane is the air's thinner and that's better for fuel efficiency? Yes, it is. You need to get up high and you burn less fuel. If you're at low level, you're burning a lot of fuel. So this is where your fuel planning on a diversion. So say you come into Manchester and someone blocks the runway, you have to go around. You're going to burn a lot of fuel getting to the diversion. So that you want to be And again, you know, in the old days where you'd plan it all yourself, if you had a strong tailwind, you'd want to climb at a lower speed to get up as quick as you can. And you'd want to stay up, you know, as long as possible. Whereas if you've got a headwind, you want to climb slowly, so you're not in the headwind so long, and then descend early, so you're not actually in the headwind slowing down so long.
I will get the streamliner out, and then we'll do the second draw giveaway. It has been, the names have been put into the wheel, so we have done a cut-off now.
Yes.
So the next giveaway will be after this departure.
Cool.
Best of luck, everyone, if you are involved.
So I was asking, airlines retire at 65. I think it's all airlines retire at 65. There are some idiots who are trying to get it extended to 62, and we're all sitting there like, no.
Oh, you've seen that BizJet on the taxi back out as well? Lovely.
Yes.
Have you seen those cowlingless engines that have been just pure blade engines?
Yeah, because McDonnell Douglas had one on an MD-80 years or MD-90 or whatever years ago. Ben's asking, when you've got tailwinds, the maximum ground speed. No, it doesn't matter. You've got an airspeed. That's the critical one. But yeah, whether you've got 5 knots up you're behind or 150 knots up you're behind, it doesn't matter. It's just, you know, it's the airspeed that's the critical one.
Smooth departure for that Dreamliner. And here we go. Let's going to see who is going to win our next giveaway. Again, a massive thanks to Gemini Jets UK for sponsoring the stream today. Let's get some 10 out of 10s in the chat for them. They do support the channel financially, keeping our shows online and available for everyone. So thank you very, very much, Gemini, for your kind sponsorship today. And we're just about to give away this beautiful Hainan 330 200. There you go. Hawaiian. I've said Hainan again. You know, bad habits, you know, because you know what I'm saying. You're going to get this one anyway. Yeah. There's no contract here, mate. Here we go. Yaboosh.
Who is it?
Lucy Skell. Lucy, are you in the chat? Lucy Skell, you have just won that. I promise it's a Hawaiian model. I do promise it's definitely not a Hainan. It's coming to you. Get a message in the chat. Well done, Lucy.
Well done, Lucy. As Martin said, get a message in the chat to make sure that we know you're here and happy to receive that prize. Thanks so much. And thanks to everyone for the gifties and stuff who've got involved.
And we are at 102 memberships. I think our overlay is slightly behind. 103 is actually our current count. If we hit 150 before the A380 lands, I can't tell you which one because I'd need to go and check, but we will give away another 1 of 400 scale model with Gemini Jets. And we'll do that before the end of today's show.
Well done, Lucy. Yay, there she is.
There she is. She's in the chat. Well done, Lucy.
Well done, Lucy.
Just drop us an email.
Congratulations, you just won a lovely model.
And if you're one of our business class members, you get 10% off all Gemini Jets models. That's every single one that they do. You just need to scan the QR code on screen to get the instructions on how to take advantage of that. A huge discount if you regularly collect models. Get yourself on the website to learn how to use that as well.
I guess it's next out. Back to base, back to Istanbul.
There's no way. Lucy said her partner won the first draw.
What?
And now she's just won the second draw.
Excellent.
No way, that's brilliant.
Well, that saves you on a bit of postage, doesn't it?
Hey, there you go. Yeah, make sure we let them ship
The
to the
question is,
sales.
though, right, who's going to get the room on the model shelf? Who's going to get it?
Yeah.
Who's going to get it?
Hey, Derek, thank you very much. Getting involved, gifting a membership, going to bingo. Thank you so much for that.
Hey, well done, guys.
Andy's saying, what's been the most difficult moment I had in my career? Should say challenging moment. I don't know. I mean, the IR test is a big one. That's really big. Your first type rating and things like that. That's quite big. Your sims the first few sims are always hard work. The command course is an interesting one when you do your upgrade to captain, the command course, because it's all training. But you put yourself under so much pressure.
Yeah, okay.
And you don't want to fail it. And you've worked so hard to get there because it takes years. You've got to work for years. You've got to study. You've got the probably the hardest sim you'll ever do is the COAS, the Command Assessment Sim. So, are you ready for command?
So, like you say, all them years of just relying on that one. A couple of days,
Yeah. I mean, you have to work for years for it. Now they get you to do written exams, and you have to do interview. I mean, I do interview with the base captain.
Well, we know from Fezzer, when Fezzer applied with a British-based company, it was really difficult. The exams and stuff. Good grief.
Yeah.
The scenarios that you had to go through, and crazy.
The command sim's a really hard one because you don't know what you're going to get, and they're quite choosy who does them, who runs these. But yeah, it's. The command course is actually it's training, so in the training manual it says, right, for day 1 you're going to just do some manual handling, some engine failure stuff. Day 2 you're going to do this. Day 3 you're going to do sort of failure, managing failures. Day 4 is complex failure, dual hydraulics, emergency elect configs, and then you have your licensing skills test you have to do to get your license assigned, and then you do like another day with non-precision approaches and fires and stuff like that, and then you have like a line orientated evaluation on the last one. And then you've got, the line training after it. So the command course is a big one, but it's. And
I guess the constant regular testing as well.
Yeah.
Has got to put a lot of pressure on people.
Yeah.
I think I'd find that a bit of a stress. Every few months.
Well, like you say, I'd sooner be regularly tested and make sure you kept on your toes and stuff like that.
I would, but you can imagine that's going to give you some sleepless nights.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's every 6 months you go in the simulator. You've got to, you've got to perform. You've got to do well. It's a lot of work, and I spend weeks, before my sim preparing. In the summer you do 1 day, and in the winter you do 3 days in the simulator. And now actually they're bringing in a day of ground school as well, because you used to have 2 written exams a year, and they used to be awful. They were pathetic, ridiculous questions. It was just a case of can you use the search function in the manuals, And then they got better. They were more relevant and more stuff that you'd use online. But now there's a really good guy called Andy Wilson who writes the sims, and he said, I want this to be proper training. And now we're going to get in the winter sim. You'll be down there 4 days, down at Gatwick or Amsterdam Milan for 4 days. But you have a day in the classroom. There's talking about changes in the industry, what's new, what's happening. What's the new kit we're getting fitted to the planes. And then they have some scenarios, and it sounds really good from what I've heard. And then you've got 3 days in the simulator. The first day you've got an eval, and then what they've gone to this thing called EBT, evidence-based training. So they look at what's happening in the industry, what's going wrong, what's killing people, what are people not doing well, and we'll train you not to do it. And then they also look, which I think is really good, is they look at our simulators, and they look at the gradings, and they're like, okay, well, we did really well at this, but this certain thing, maybe we didn't do so quite well at, so we'll actually do some training to get everyone up to speed with it, because it's obviously an area where we could have a bit of improvement. So, in the old days, you'd go in and you'd do engine failure on takeoff, single engine approach to go around, non-precision single engine approach every single time. And now they're like, well, actually, that's not, very rarely happens like that. Let's make it more realistic, and let's actually sort out, and make it safer for everyone to fly. And it is, it's really good.
Ryanair on the departure, and then we've got the Saudia about to touch down. Just coming onto a 5-mile final now. Nice heavy arrival from the Middle East.
And the Hawaiian A330-900 is on the taxi app. Don't see that too often, though, do we? The Neo 330.
Nice.
It's a proper bit of kit, that.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Neo, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
today.
Oh.
Very nice. I love them.
Woof.
Yeah, they're mega.
I did. He dragged it along a bit there, didn't he? Saw Alaskan when I was in Fiumicino last. I can't remember. Was it? I think it was a Dreamliner.
Yeah, Dreamliner.
Yeah, it was coming off the runway just as we were taxiing in. I was like, "Whoa, that was saucy."
Yeah. Andy's saying it's definitely a tough job just so we can go on holiday, so he really appreciates it. And yeah, you don't realise because it is kind of advertised like it's really glamorous lifestyle, but there's so much that goes in behind the scenes that we've heard from Mark and other captains and stuff. It's crazy, but quite an interesting question actually. We've got some really good questions today, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Alice is saying, who is it who gets to collect a delivery aircraft from Airbus? Is it a luck of the draw or is it like a set person?
I don't know. I mean, some people just get rostered it. You know, if you're at a base, if you're at like Luton or Gatwick, and you're tasked with going and get it. It used to be management pilots used to get the jolly, especially the first one. The management pilots will go out and and do all the jolly ones. But there's more to it. You've got the acceptance flight that happens before. So every plane out, the airline will send two representatives out, and maybe a couple of engineers as well. And they're doing acceptance flight. And they'll have
That's what I was going to ask. Has that happened before the pilot is sent? Is there any responsibility on the pilot to contractually check over the aircraft, or has that already been done?
Well, the airline will send out a couple of pilots and maybe a couple of engineers. They'll take the thing up for a spin around the skies in Toulouse and do all the. Tony Crystal's got some nice food.
Sorry, just give us a minute.
So you'll do a. They'll send proper trainers out, or proper guys who are trained to check this plane out. They'll do a flight test. They'll have a crib sheet, and it'll have all the list of things that are wrong with it. If they find anything
like
wrong
a
with
snag list.
it. Like that. And then Airbus will either fix it or it'll get done at some point. And they'll sort all that out, and then they'll have a few days to sort out anything that needs sorting, and then when it's the actual delivery flight, if the airline's willing to accept it, then they'll send two guys out. They'll nip out to Toulouse, and back they come. Back they come with it. But yeah, I've never done one. I know one of the lads I flew with, his mate at Gatwick. He's done a few. And I think, if they need someone on the day and you're on standby, you're going to go and do it. So
yeah.
It's pretty good.
That beautiful BizJet's just coming on, getting on the roll now.
Yeah, sorry, chat. If you are down at the RVP, it's really difficult for us to have conversations while we're hosting. It's always best to just come over when the stream's done if you can, because we don't like, ignoring people and stuff, but it's very difficult to talk through the window, unfortunately.
He's about 3 foot of runway there.
Mate mine's just messaged. I sent him a snap of his plane, and I said, you're looking sharp, son. About time. Blah blah blah. And he just messaged, said you had to be there for me spanking it in. I was like, I'll have to watch that one.
We'll be looking for that one. I think.
Yeah.
Typical. No one noticed it until he told us.
Yeah, we're going to have a watch now. Chris is saying, is there a weight limit to single engine taxi? No, there isn't. But you have to be pragmatic with it. You have to be, if you're at 79 tons and you've got an uphill slope, you can't, it's not going to work. There used to be a limit, you weren't allowed more than 40% thrust on the ground. But now they've removed that, well, our airline has anyway. But, really, if you're in a little parking area, you don't want to be doing more than 40%, because anyone standing behind you is going to get, a bit of blow.
Maybe check left quick, Smithy. There's that Hyman 330 Neo.
Beautiful.
No, I haven't. I've never been around the factory in Toulouse yet.
That's an awesome aircraft.
Lovely detail towards the tail as well.
I think, there's been quite a few sort of changes in aviation and stuff like that, but I think 330 versus 330 Neo, that's one of the ones where I think, wow, that's a nice looking bit of kit on an upgrade. That.
Yeah.
They sound good as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the 320 Neos. I think they look better with the bigger engines.
I prefer the 320 ones. I just think they just look better.
They look nice, yeah.
It's a pity they don't fly on one.
Well, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, apparently it's getting fixed. There is. Airbus is saying there's not a problem, but
I think there's enough evidence there.
Tell that to your captain.
It might not be a problem.
Pilot
but
flying.
Enough evidence to make some corrections, I think.
Yeah, 5 minutes on Nav Herald, and you can see there's something going on.
Yeah.
Another Virgin Atlantic 350 about to touch down. Wendy Darling, positioning in from Edinburgh.
350.
350.
It's the second positioning we've had today.
Yeah, correct.
I've done a few positioning flights. They're always good fun.
You see, Virgin do position these 350s around quite a bit, don't they? Do you reckon what could that? What could be the company like?
TUI as well. TUI as well might have been utilising a few flights up to Edinburgh as well with the Streamliners, flights to Cancun. And
like, is that just a simple thing of just not having the right amount of planes here at the right time? Or
well, yeah, if it's not based there, I mean, TUI send a Dreamliner up to Newcastle. Sometimes it's up there, it's based there for a bit, and then it goes. They put them wherever they need them. Sometimes it's tech. You have a plane that goes tech. If they've got a spare plane sitting around, which some airlines will have a few spare planes, depending on the size of it. I know EasyJet has a few spares at Gatwick, and the engineers call up, MOC and say, right, the thing's knackered, it ain't going anywhere. Right, okay, chuck a couple of pilots in a spare plane, fly it up, and then the crew can go, albeit delayed, go and do their day of flying, and while the engineers try and fix. I mean, I had it the other day. My plane was broken. I turned up. They brought a spare in, but it was massively delayed. But in the meantime, we're sort of like, well, hang on, I've got a couple of crew going in the days off, and we're massively delayed. And they're like, not anymore, you're not. They fixed it. You can take the original one. I'm like, oh, okay, great.
Crew running out of hours and everything.
Oh yeah.
But this is the thing you were talking about before with regards to fuel burn on profit and stuff like that. You think positioning these 350s here, there, and everywhere would definitely have an impact on it.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. Yeah, I mean, what are you looking at from Edinburgh? 45-minute flight, maybe?
So this has took 35, it's taken them.
It's got to be 4 ton of fuel, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's a ton of fuel these days?
And like I say, it's not a one-off either. This is regularly positioning in from Edinburgh.
Well, that's that comes in.
It's like they factor all this in the way.
Yeah, well, this is it. I mean, this is the old saying: if you want to end up with a small fortune from an airline, you always start out with a big fortune.
Yeah.
Because you'll soon burn through it. They always used to say, years ago, a good way of bankrupting an airline is get a wide body. You used to see that. It's big money.
You think that's why Jet2 aren't utilising it? Actually purchased 330s?
Don't know. I heard rumours they were thinking about it, but
I think it's at the back burner again, hasn't it? Like,
yeah,
they have leased like the air tankers for like 5-6 years now, haven't they?
Yeah, and I mean that's a massive cost.
Yeah.
Whereas if you own your own, there's a lot less cost. The problem is, our lot have been dabbling with the idea, and Airbus have been offering them 330s. It's a completely different aircraft.
Yeah.
So you need a completely different set of spares. Even the 321, the wheels are bigger.
Crew.
Yeah, you've got to do all the crew train. I mean, 320 to 330 isn't that big a deal. It's not like a full conversion course. But a complete different set of spares. Now, I had it going to Tenerife last year. We were on the 321 and one of them had gone tech. My mate was flying it out and he messaged me. He said, "You've seen?" I said, "I've seen." So now you've got to get 40 volunteers to not go to Tenerife on their holiday, because you've now got a 320, a spare 320 coming up to replace it. You've got a 330 with 350 people on it, and that goes tech, and you're trying to replace it with a 320. You need 2 320s, and even then you still can't get them all on. And we might if it's a fairly.
And you think the range as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's a big deal.
Raptor, thank you very much, mate. Saying just came across the channel by accident, but I've subscribed straight away because it's about the aircraft, and B, because the presenters are interacting with everyone. Yeah, we always try and have a good conversation, mate. We're not always talking purely aviation. I will be completely honest with you, mate. We do have a bit of a community discussion, and most of the time food comes into it somewhere.
Pineapple on pizza.
But we do these shows every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday, so it's great to have you in the community, mate. And let's get some waves in the chat. Welcoming Raptor. We are going overtime today, folks. We are going to stick around for the arriving A380, which is just about to fly over East Midlands. So it's not too far away, and no doubt we'll get the Qatar in as well, which is pretty much the same distance away. So last couple of arrivals, we'll go a bit overtime. and then we will be wrapping up. Regardless of what's taxiing out, we will be wrapping up because we've got lots of VIPs here at the park, and as Smithy said at the top of the show as well, he's got a rare weekend with the family as well, so we don't want to go too long today, chat, if you don't mind.
Actually, I've got a question about Smithy here, right?
Oh, yeah.
When we go overtime, do you get time and a half or double bubble because it's a Sunday?
It depends, depends where it falls in my contract and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's not allowed to discuss his wages with any other employees, mate.
I have to get my agent involved.
Yeah, he's paid in Greg's
I don't think I've
pasties.
ever spoke to Smithy. I've just got a phone number to ring. And
he gets paid in Greg's pasties, doesn't he? That's what it is.
Have that, mate, if you want to discuss money. Have that. Speak to me agent.
Yeah.
I remember when he used to have to work for me money. Sunday was always double bubble. I was like, whoa, I love that.
That's it. Love that.
It's got to be.
Slip.
But to be fair, to be honest with people, I'm sure Smithy will back us up as well. When we do have shows that do really well, we do always sling a bit extra to Smithy as well.
Lovely. Money well spent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mate, absolutely.
Especially when he's out there in all weathers on a flaming Friday. He's chucking it down with rain and snow. And
Mate, honestly, and I've told this to Smithy as well, there's times where I don't think we would really struggle without Smithy. Yeah, there's times where he does like bonus shows for us, or me and Andy are completely snowed under and he'll message and just say, look, I've got this show or whatever. And so appreciate it, mate.
Yeah, don't call him Matt Ledge for nothing, do they?
No, definitely not.
My pleasure, you know. I guess it's rolling out. Hainan. Actual Hainan 330.
Yeah.
Yes. This one,
The Logan Air we saw touching down before as well.
I'm going to turn this one up and have a listen in, because you don't see these very often.
I want to see that one, actually, because my granny's on it. Hi, Nan.
Yeah, you'll be saying bye, Nan, in a minute.
Bye, Nan.
Hey, don't forget, though, we've got Champagne Supernova rolling off the production line, so that might be paying a visit soon, you know, on behalf of Virgin Atlantic. That'd be fantastic.
It'd be awesome. 330 Neo.
Oh, mate, base that here. Come on.
Go on, why not?
Go on, yes. Come on, Bronson.
We were supposed to be seeing more of the 330 Neos at one point, weren't we?
Yeah, they've decided to stick with the 350s. So I think we'd have lost a couple of the 350s in that case.
You're not seeing it because I had my coat on, but check this out, chat. Wow, can't really see. Got my new Horizon on today.
Oh, yeah.
Big shout out to Flyer for sending that up. Mate, fresh that.
I'm loving my
Source app.
Hey, Hayden, thank you so much for your kind donation to the channel, mate.
Hey, cheers, Buster.
We'll get that question to Mark as soon as this 330's out, mate. Thank you very much for the donation.
Get in, Bust.
Yeah, Matt gets a wage, absolutely.
Let's have a nice listen to this beauty. Hopefully give it some beans.
Starting taking off the roll for its flight to Beijing in airline Airbus A330 typical operation with the A300 should be getting in first
Hey, TL Powell, thank you very much. Welcome in. What do you reckon, Mark? It's nice, that, isn't it?
That's saucy, that, isn't it?
Good, aren't
Proper plane.
All the way down to the new design the design on the winglets is just
those big engines as well, the proportion, it just looks naughty, that plane. Love it.
That is proper, that. Yeah. Hayden, in answer to your question, mate, I've got something to tell them about everywhere we go, apart from Morocco at the moment. But yeah, I've got a little bit of history to give people, you know, better than, we'll flying at this and we're going this fast and we'll be there then and it's warm. I like to tell them a little bit about the place that they're going or they're flying over. So yeah, I've got a little bit of history for everyone. Well, most of it's, but yeah, like I said, Morocco is the only place I haven't got anything written down yet, but we don't do it out of Newcastle anyway, so yeah. Like going over the Greek islands, tell them, like going over past Mount Sinai on the way to Egypt, Malta, St Paul's Bay, tell them about that. Yeah, it brightens the day up.
Yeah, I'd like to say something a bit different as well.
Yeah, there's one of the cabin man, she thinks it's amazing. She's come up from Gatwick, she said, this is brilliant, absolutely brilliant, this. Excellent, good.
Hey, Victoria, thanks for the 19 months. Welcome back.
Hey.
Hope you're enjoying your time on this show.
Cheers, Victoria. Thanks for your business class support.
Yeah, Chopper. Awesome, them 330s, aren't they, mate? Yeah, still no sign of that Urini, so I think we are kind of guessing it was a bit more in-depth
Plenbrook.
than engine coupled, rather than the old thing. Oh, God, we got TikTok dancing on the... if there's one thing I think we could erase from the world, I wish it was TikTok dance. You just walk around, there's just randomly people dancing, like in the middle of nowhere.
I used to do the Bushman pranks up in the northeast. They've turned it into a wedding venue, and they had a wedding a few months ago. And the people who were getting married used to be big fans of the Geordie Bushman, as I was, and they used to go when it used to be a cafe up there. And they used to go there and see me quite a lot up there. And they asked the people who run it, would I be interested in doing it again for them? And I said, yeah, because I don't do it anymore. I said, yeah, I'll do it as a one-off. And they put a clip up, 2.9 million views on TikTok.
Wow, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, the poor girl who got scared probably wasn't overly. Didn't think it was quite so funny, but yeah, I'm still waiting. I'm just waiting for it to tick over 3 million.
George up here now.
Bit George, is it?
Oi.
Bit George leg.
The hoodies off.
Hoodies off.
Mate, same down here. We're doing the same. We've got next in Ryanair, next to arrive. A couple of Ryanairs, actually. And the Emirates A380 is flying directly towards us at the minute, as is the Qatar in from Doha.
Can you see it?
I know, but it's going to be in that direction. But it'll be flying above
right on the downwind, yeah. So
usually do get a glimpse of it every now and again on the downwind, but depends on the cloud layer, I guess.
Hard to miss, isn't it, really?
Yes.
Yeah, keeping my eye out anyway. Aircraft about to touch down. Seems like it's been a dead busy morning for Ryanair, doesn't it? Got it, Mark?
It's just turning in front of us now.
Oh, so it is. Mate, look at that, Matt. You can just see it just over the ops vehicle now.
Yeah, I see him.
Tell you what, Mark's got his good goggles on today, hasn't he?
Well, it shows that our wives' tale's not true, and it makes you go blind.
Eagle-eyed Langston.
Yeah, well, you have to be when you're flying around.
Yeah, just come out above the cloud there. You might have to zoom out a bit, get your bearings a little bit there, lad.
He's behind a cloud at the moment.
So if you go the cloud above the ops vehicle, it's going to pop out there in a minute, I think. So you're further right.
Yeah.
Further right.
There he is.
Keep going until you see the ops car.
Yeah, I see him.
There it is. Yeah, you got it centre frame now.
I can't take credit for that. It's a bit hard to miss, isn't it? World's biggest airliner.
There it is, chat. Look at that. Arriving Emirates A380. We can see it already. And it looks like, for the purposes of the show, perfect timing, it's going to arrive just after the Qatar. Which is amazing. Let's have a look at how high that is. Oh, wow. Okay, fair enough. Just under 6,000 feet. I thought it'd be a bit higher than that still.
I always used to put in, I think if I remember right, I used to put at Dane, I think you needed to be at Dane at 7. I always put 6 in because it works better for your constant descent approach when you get picked off.
Yeah, I need to I need to get a refresher on the offset custom waypoints on that approach, because if you put in vectors from Dane, you're just flying with no VNAV at that point.
Yeah.
But what's mad in the 220 is you can literally, I don't know if you've seen this, but when you leave Dane and then you've got the vectors up here, you can just move the cursor to roughly where you want the waypoint, click, and it says add custom waypoint at this point.
Oh, that's clever.
And then you add it in, and it inserts it in, and then you can route direct from that to the center fix.
That's clever.
And it continues your thing, which is so like, it doesn't need to
like,
you don't need to type it in or anything. You just click it.
Yeah,
that is
mental.
Really clever.
I must make myself a little waypoint like center fix /270/10 or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
If I need it, I didn't ever bother here. But yeah, I mean the thing is with the Airbus, it will, as soon as you leave Dane and you're on a heading, you can't use managed descent. You can on the newer ones; they are bringing it in. But when it gives you the distance, it just goes straight to the end of the centre fix. It just takes a guess at it. Whereas the Boeings, you can use VNav, and it has a sort of a guess at it. It goes, well, this is what I think is going to happen. And
but it's only really relevant, really, in sort of VATSIM scenarios, isn't it, where you don't have control. I guess at this point, he's fully being vectored and given altitudes by the approach controller anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you leave Dana, he'd be about 6 there. I used to make a point.
Oh, it looks like they're going to take him through the localizer by the looks of it. Okay. That's a bit of an odd routing, isn't it?
If they haven't got the space in, they'll do that. They'll take you.
Just drag that over to that screen so you can see. Yeah, so he's at 4.8, 4.3, so he's probably going to be about 500. Well, probably 1,000 feet above the profile at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to make a point here off the, a base leg point. It was like the centre fix / 90 degrees off / 5 miles, and I used to say, as long as I'm at like, I think it was 4,000 feet or below there, I'm a happy camper. And the speed's coming back as well. You're all right. But when you're planning your descents, you sort of have an idea in your mind what speed you want to be and where. And sort of 20 miles, I want to start reducing from 250, and then at sort of 15 miles, I want to be back at green door 210, 220, and then inside 15, outside 11, I want to be flaps 1, and then just after the glide, normally take flaps 2. And I always briefly, if I haven't asked the gear by 5 miles, that means I forgot, so please remind me.
Your tip always sticks in my head about getting flap 2 before you really start following the glide, just because it won't slow down otherwise.
Yeah, you get the balloon off flap 2, and got to be a bit wary of that. And you can use it as well if you're coming in and you're just under the glide, and you want to, for a constant descent approach, you've got to have a minimum of 300 feet a minute, and you can't be straight and level. I mean, 6 miles, it's fine, but if you want to make it look really snappy and get the double capture, if you're coming in just below the glide, if you go flaps 2, the balloon will put you up, and you'll just get it ping. You're like, oh, look at that.
All the tricks in the book.
Yeah. We've shown a few people the old, when you're diving the height off there, for every 10 knots fast, get 300 foot low. That's always a good one. Hey,
Radar Controller, good to see you, mate. We've got tons of videos on this sort of thing with Captain Mark that I need to check where we're up to on them, but especially the descent management video has been really well received, and he's saying he's just trying to incorporate various gates into his sim flying.
I can't see the chat, my phone's overheating.
Okay, Super111 asking what's the earliest an RNAV approach can be activated.
With an RMP, the best way of doing it, our ones, you've got to be cleared for the approach, and your descent point has to be the two-way point. So your final descent point has to be the two-way point, because what was happening when they first brought them in, you see it at Belfast, you're coming in via Sulev or whatever. When you look in the FMGC, it's coming up with a number of like 4630 on the height. And what it'll do, it'll draw a sort of pseudo 3-degree glide back from all the way out. So it wants you to fly this 3-degree glide. And people coming in low, they were pressing the approach button too early, and the Airbus was climbing.
Right,
they were like 3,000. It was climbing up to 3,006. So what's it doing that for? And then it was sitting at this stupid height, and they were like, why is it doing that? Typical Airbus thing. Airbus, what's it doing now? First 6 months you're on it, you're like, what's it doing now? Next 6 months, it's doing that again, and then after that, it's just effing Airbus.
Getting used to it.
I thought, incorrectly, they were just going to fly that through the localizer. They've just turned it on.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, it's got the space, yeah.
Nice, love that. Yeah. I thought it was a bit too high, but spot on.
They just vectored it in before the Qatar, like you say.
Yeah, so you want the descent point to be your two-way point. But if you've got a waypoint before it, and it's like within a couple of miles, you can push it a bit early, because it's not going to make any difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, just coming down on the King of the Skies.
Oh yeah, the 220 really does not capture the localizer very well at all.
Does it not?
It flies through it all the time, but there's a guy who flies who says it's not as bad as it is in the sim, but it is notoriously not very good at capturing a localizer very well. So it will go slightly through it and then sort of S back onto it, and so they're usually sort of giving themselves a nice heading onto the localizer.
Yeah, mate, imagine being on the 220 then and behind this as well at the same time.
Yeah, well, when you get the, I had it a while ago on landing on 05 right, and yeah, the 380 turned off, and as it turned off, the plane just bent the bent the localizer, and the flame started doing this turn. Just autopilot off here. I'll get it.
Let's do it.
Flight point is sort it. Point it in the right direction, and make it do what you want it to do.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed it's a bit of an extended show today, ladies and gents. We will say a massive thanks one more time to today's sponsor, Gemini Jets UK.
Yeah, thank you so much,
so if
guys.
we can get some love in the chat for Gemini, we'd really appreciate it. 10% off all your models if you head to our website. Read the instructions. You need to be a business class member or above. A massive thanks to all of our moderators looking after us today, as always. Big thanks to them, keeping the community nice and friendly. We did currently open up our ban list again, so we've not seen really any sort of negativity.
No,
and
I
stuff,
didn't
so
on Friday either. It was really pleasant chat, nice.
And Mr. Mark as well. Thank you very much for coming on, getting involved. Good to see you, mate.
It's nice to be back
The
for a
new
bit.
slimline Langston.
Looking fresh.
Yeah, looking fresh. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
And to anyone who's new in the chat, and obviously all of our returning viewers, thank you very much for tuning in today. Incredible support on today's show as well.
Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
Enjoy this 8080 landing. Next to land, we will stick around chat as well just for the Qatar, and then we'll wrap up today. Well, actually, no, we may wrap on the 380 actually, because the Qatar's been sent right west. I think it's going to be another 15-20 minutes for that. So we'll wrap on this 380 today.
So the world's biggest commercial passenger airliner, the Airbus A380. This particular aircraft is equipped with 4...
Hey, Radar, definitely, mate. Make sure you get your 10% discount on the YouTube channel as well.
Those engines producing about 84,000 pounds of thrust.
And there it is, chat. The arriving Emirates A380. I hope you've all enjoyed today's stream. If you don't mind, we're going to wrap there today, and we're going to go and say hello to lots of the VIPs that have been with us today. They're over just under the tent over there, so we're going to go and say a quick hello to them. Again, a massive thanks to Mr. Captain Mark.
Cheers, Mark.
Thanks for having us, buddy.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Yeah, nice to see you guys.
To all you guys in the chat, thank you very, very much for tuning in. Andy will be back on Wednesday for the midweek show, and Mr. Matt Cam Smith, he's not that way, he's that way. There he is, on the Friday show. But from all of us here at Airliners Live, thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the stream. A big thanks to Otto as well. Getting involved. He's deflated.
Man, Otto.
He's on his way down.
Oh, he's had enough.
He's having a sleep.
He's had enough. All right,
Deflated.
take it easy, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra for now.
Take care.